against Lotus and I. I see how it is. You don't like us saying /penis for every ending sentence and whatnot. But I mean, come on, man. It's so funny.
Well,
Snoo's words of wisdom are appearing in your mind, like the words of a wise anime teacher. Just get like the anime kind of like dream sequence or thought like border where it's a little more blurred there to indicate that it's just a flashback. And then it's just Snoo walking up to me, slowly puts hand on my shoulder, looks at me. She said fucking cummies! And then I snap back to reality, and then it's like I'm beaten to a pulp by some like super bad villain, but then I get that boost of power and I pop back up, and I'm ready to go all out on the villain.
Is that how it goes?
Yes. All I remember from like that scene, because I think it was Stardew Valley, it's like I couldn't clearly hear what was being said after somebody said something, and then everyone was laughing, and I was like, guys, what was it? What was the funny? What was the joke? Guys, what was it? I was being very annoying about it. And then Snoo just snapped and was like, cummies! She said cummies! And I can never get that out of my head. Not the cummies, but just
You
like
never get
Snoo snapping about it. Listen, I can't get the cummies out of my head.
just in there.
To be fair, Lotus and I started off the stream and we found out like, what was it? Like I was super gay and I was looking for a human man, and I wanted to give a blowjob, I think, or I wanted a blowjob. I don't know which.
How in the fuck
And
did we
then-
get to this conversation?
And then a bunch of thugs like popped up, and they were all level 15 when I was like level 2. So I was just like, I don't want a blowjob, I don't want a blowjob, I don't want a blowjob, or I don't want to give a blowjob. I don't remember what, I think it was I don't want to give a blowjob because there were like a bunch of guys, and I was just like, no, I don't want it. I don't want it. It was fun. Listen, Mox, you weren't here for the whole thing. I gotta catch you up on some of the lore you missed.
The lore.
I went on a gay arc. Kind of.
Oh shit, here
More
we go
so
again.
very
Here we
erotic
go
gay
again.
arc.
IB. Yeah, surprise stream. I wasn't intending to stream. I had most of the stuff set up. Long story short, I woke up from a nap, looked at my alerts, saw that Scilabs was streaming, saw that they were playing Pal World with Lotus, and was like, oh, that's cool. Made a joke, it's just like, lol, would it be funny if I joined them? And they're just like, I mean, sure. It's like, fuck, okay. Got on here, I was just like, Mom, what if I'll stream or not? And then, now I'm here, doing this. Brand new world, kind of. By brand new world, I mean I'm in a new world. This is technically Lotus's world, named after Wisp, the Wisp
Nice.
world.
You and I both started today.
We both started today, and I think I've caught up to you in level.
Probably. I don't remember what I was. I didn't pay
You
enough
look like
attention.
Purple Link
I also
RN.
didn't really do
I feel like
much.
Purple Link right now. I guess I do have a little bit of a Link look to it. It definitely has, like, Tears of the Kingdom outfit, like, vibes.
I'm gonna start raiding Mr. Box before I forget, and viewership goes down.
Before you forgo her.
Yeah, and viewership goes down. That's the most important reason to raid as fast as possible.
More...
Sure,
Inmates.
there's things to preserve for talking and whatnot. However, viewership.
All about the views.
It's all about viewership. Views equal money. Money equals good.
Views equal money. Money equals power. Power equals the world.
The world.
The world.
If you have enough power. Or wait.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah, you
I was
wanna...
gonna say if you have enough power, and then I said if you have enough Pal World.
You have enough power world.
If you have enough Pal World, you can do anything. To be fair, Pal World pushed out It made a lot of money,
It,
and now it rules the world with all of its sales and coolness.
I mean, with their last update, they actually surpassed their most amount of players that they've ever had.
Yeah.
Which is saying something because they were up to like 1.9 million.
That's fun. How long do you think until they have 1 billion players?
They're never gonna reach that. That is an absurd number. It is such an absurd number, dude, that, like... I don't even know if Minecraft has ever gotten to that kind of number.
Dude, it's only 1/8 of the global population, and that's not even including all the people who died. It's like, come on.
Like, it's hard to actually visualize how much 1 billion of anything actually is.
Yeah. It always makes me think of that, like, 1 billion lions versus all the Pokemon. Like, one of each Pokemon.
I thought it was 1 billion lions versus the sun.
I don't know. I've heard of 1 billion lions. Or no, it wasn't 1 billion. It might have been 1 million. I think it was 1 million lions, actually.
Do I spend the ingots on progress, or do I spend the ingots on being able to fly?
I don't know. Flight helps with getting around a lot more.
It does. If I can fly, I can get to the place that I want to make base number 2 at, but I also will need better equipment to actually do anything at it. So both of them have to be done, but what am I going to prioritize?
I have no clue. I'm gonna raid now, so bye-bye people on my end, and see you on Mox's end, I guess, because it's not really gonna change, except you're gonna be off the menu.
Yep, flip a coin.
We're taking viewers off the menu.
Off the menu.
That's right. I said we're taking viewers off the menu. It's like that one Thanksgiving movie.
The turkey
The
one?
animated turkeys, yeah. And it's like, we're taking turkey off the menu. That's right, I said we're taking turkey off the menu.
5 whole ingots.
5 whole
6
ingots.
Wow! It's a raid!
It's a raid.
It's a raid! Hello, everybody. How are you there? I hope you're good.
But what a surprise.
But what a surprise.
But I know, it's such a surprise.
Such a surprise development.
I mean, wow, Mox, you got raid. Oh my god.
Hello, everybody. I'm a moth.
Oh my
That's
god.
all. That's all I have to say.
I just took my glasses off and they peeled off.
They
like,
peeled off your eyes?
my eyeballs. Well, I have 2 band-aids wrapped around my glasses.
Is that what's keeping your eyes together?
No, I'm using it to, like, elevate... Oh, your guy is standing in a bed.
Yep.
I'm using it to elevate my glasses so they don't tear into my nose, because one nose piece is missing and it scrapes, like, my entire face. And I finally decided to do something about it, which isn't going to the optometrist to see if I can get my glasses repaired. Instead, I did the lazy man way, and I was like, well, what if I put, like, some band-aids on it? And it's actually been very effective at keeping my face from being completely scarred and torn to shit.
That's good, but you should still probably get that shit fixed, bro.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, as far as I've been made aware, the optometrist in the town I live in is not super gonna do that. Your big guy might be in the way of that bed.
I think he is.
I feel like he
There's
looks at you with happiness.
I have to find the one spot that'll fit. There it is.
Yeah.
But it's pretty unified.
So what it would probably come down to is probably having to go to my hometown to ask them about that. But I can't really walk to my hometown, and I don't want to take a cab, but I also can't get a ride, so I've just been putting it off for a long time. I haven't been to the optometrist in a long period of time.
You know, I also haven't been to an eye doctor in forever.
Yeah,
I don't have eye problems, but I just haven't.
yeah. My eyes work relatively well, but if I don't use my glasses enough, strain my eyes and they'll go eye blind.
Eye blind?
As a well, listen, man, I was born nose blind.
No sense of smell.
All of those commercials where they talk about, I don't know if it's Febreze or some other stuff, but whenever they talk about like, well, if you think the smell of the area is normal, you've gone nose blind. It's like, yeah, I was born without a sense of smell.
I was born without a face.
I was born without the sense of smell. My nostrils
You
never worked
merely
when I was a
adopted
kid.
the sense of smell from me.
I remember when, like, my doctor wanted to test my sense
At
of
age 6,
smell.
I was born without
Or
a face.
actually-
At
I
age
don't
6, I was
know.
born without a face. Love that.
They born at age 6.
Yeah, it's a Game Grumps joke.
Oh, okay.
At age 6, I was born without a
I
face.
have slightly bad sense of smell.
This is kind of weird now
I
that I'm
have
thinking
medical
about
pain
it,
with my
because I was
nose,
gonna say, I think
but
it
I
might
am
have been
not
at
sure
my
that is the reason.
optometrist when I first brought up my not having a sense of smell to my mother.
It could be.
But basically,
Sorry,
Well,
Wisp also has a
basically-
bad sense of smell, apparently.
yeah. But I remember the first time, like, I didn't really, like, talk about it, because it was mainly, like, oh, well, it didn't come up in conversation, so I didn't bring up that my sense of smell was shot. But I think I might have been at the optometrist, and then I brought up my, like, sense of smell just not being present. And then my mother and the optometrist were just like, what? Like, how long has this been a thing? My entire life. It's like, what do you mean your entire life? You never said anything. And then they're like, okay, are you sure? And it's like, do you smell anything right now? Sure, let me smell the room for getting my eyes tested.
Yes.
No.
This is exactly the reason why
then-
I'm here.
So then they said, like, okay, cover your eyes. And I'm like, okay. I put my hand over my eyes. Alright, my eyes are covered. Okay, I'm gonna put something in front of your face and you're gonna sniff it. And then sniff, sniff. Do you smell anything? No. And they opened, like, I think, I was very young. I think it was like a tub of, like, coffee stuff. I don't drink coffee, I don't know what it is, but like the
Coffee
grains,
grounds.
probably. And then they were like, okay, that's like really strong, you should be smelling it. It's like, yeah, no, there's nothing.
I thought what they were going to do was they were going to crack open like some smelling salts under your nose or something.
Well, it was only what they had available at the optometrist, and I guess they had their coffee there.
The optometrist coffee.
The thing is, I'm pretty sure it's the optometrist where it happened, because I remember the room.
The room.
But yeah, so there was that, and then that led to a big downward spiral, and I really wish that I never said anything. Because it's like, a lot of unnecessary stuff happened, and I really liked not having a sense of smell, but my mother was just not having it.
What do you
and
mean your
I-
mother wasn't having? What can she do about you not being able to smell?
Try to get me fixed.
Well,
Um,
how is getting you fixed gonna help your sense of smell? Though it's not even the
No,
same
no.
spot.
No, so basically, what happened was... What was it? Oh yeah, so I'm like really okay with having
Good
no
one,
sense of
Moth.
smell. But she's just like,
Good
oh
one,
my
Max.
god.
Thank you. Tried so hard.
But I was okay with no sense of smell. She wasn't okay with it. And basically, the way that all things have gone with my family is always the same. Where it's like, I could give a super big explanation for how the whole thing is and all the pros and cons of, like, my choices. And then my mother would basically be like, okay, but I'm the parent, so I know what's best. And also, here is my one counterpoint to everything that you have stated so far. If you're asleep in bed and the house is on fire, then how are you gonna wake up if you smell the smoke if you can't smell the smoke?
Okay, well, what about the fire alarm?
Well, what if that's broken, or what if it doesn't work the
Then
one
you
time
have
there's
more
a fire?
concerns than your sense of smell.
No, but you see, Mox, because if I'm asleep and there's a fire, I couldn't smell the smoke. Therefore, I would die because the smoke wouldn't wake me up.
As somebody who
Because I didn't
actually,
smell
like,
it.
was asleep in a house that was on fire, I can tell you, you don't smell it first.
Yeah. Well,
Okay,
listen,
and I
man.
will admit, my situation was unique as the fire was literally under my room, so...
Yeah.
yeah.
But the thing is, it's like that was my mother's one point in the argument. Whereas I gave her, like, a list. And I could give it in such thorough detail about all the, like, pros of keeping my sense of smell as it was. But again, she was, like, the adult, and she was the parent. She was like, I know best. This is what we're gonna do. And then it just led to a bunch of stuff, and I was just very shooketh as a child.
Shook it.
I had to go through shit, and now I can smell a little. Not much, but a little, and my nose is backwards.
Your nose is backwards?
Have I not given you the details about that?
No, that's news to me.
Oh, so basically, like, really, like, sweet or good smells that most people would say are, like, traditionally good, like, I don't know, like perfumes or something like that.
Uh-huh.
That stuff I can't stand.
Yeah.
It's terrible. Anytime somebody has any type of, like, spray stuff or anything, it's like, I hate it. But I really like, and this is gonna sound weird, so nobody make it, like, weirder than it is. I know it's weird to say. But I really like the smell of a lot of the things that people traditionally don't like the smell of.
Such as?
So, like, poop or trash or, like, things along that line.
Okay.
There was a time... it's not like I actively go
No, I don't
smelling that
imagine so, but...
It's more so I tolerate it, and I could,
did
like,
watch a meme.
stand in a room like that
You guess what
for a
what I
long
mean?
time. But it's like if I was in a room with, like, the sweet smelling stuff, it would be a mess. But
I can't really say that I fully get it. I think there are a couple of things that I enjoy that smell maybe terrible to people. One of those being like when you're putting gas in a car and you can smell the gasoline entering. It's like I do enjoy that.
yeah.
And I kinda like the smell of battery acid, but you don't really get exposed to that a lot. Or at least you shouldn't. I'll say that alright.
Yeah.
You really shouldn't be exposed to battery acid. Oh, my music
Yeah.
is having some problems all of a sudden.
Hmm.
Why do I have 5 notifications? Who's messaging
But
me?
I don't
It's
know.
Trinky!
It's Trinky. While you're reading your Trinky messages, I'm just gonna finish off by saying quick story. Where one time for a school trip, we went to, like, a water sewage treatment plant. And everybody throughout the entire trip was complaining about how awful the place smelled. And how it was terrible. And I was just having a blast. Like, I felt like I could breathe, like, so well and clear. Whereas everybody was like, we want out. It's terrible in here. We hate it. Bleh.
So,
Bleh.
there is a horror story, which is a great way to start this conversation, I know, but hear me out. There's a horror story I'm a fan of, where the protagonist in that one suffers a horrible head injury while in a skiing accident, and it completely fucks his entire perception of reality. Things that smell good and things that taste good become inverse to him
I have
completely.
certain smells that it's not
Yeah.
exactly
Where,
the
like-
God, it's
smell
me.
itself so much as like the sensory experience of the potent smell.
I gotta move this aside. Certain smells like the sensory experience of the potent smell. Well, yeah, I guess I could understand that. Anywho, so like, he's trying to eat a meal, and the meal is just like a sandwich and a thing of like juice, right? And the sandwich just tastes like a dead body, and the milk, it just tastes rotten, and he's just like stomaching it just enough so, because he has to eat or he will die.
Oh no.
But he's just suffering there, right? And the people around him don't look like people. They look like these horrible amalgamations of flesh and skin and bone. And the whole world's just colored wrong. Everything is just fucked, right? But he doesn't tell anybody about this. Because how can he explain this to people without sounding like a crazy person? And he's more afraid of what would happen to him if he said anything than the potential of getting, rehabilitated in some way, right? Because he knows this is not how it should be. But, he just, had a head injury. And now he's saying crazy things, right?
Yeah.
But all of this while at a hospital, one night he gets woke in the middle of the night, with a, like, small girl trying to give him a little spook, just being like, haha, boo! And he's staring at her, and he's just like, why do you look normal? And that's all I'm gonna say, but that's what your entire thing just reminded me.
Nice. But yeah, that's the best way I would describe it. Is probably my sense of smell is relatively like inverse. I know, like, one of the few things my sense of smell is also very poor. Like, I can smell now, but it's also not easy. It's like I've really got to try for a lot of things if I want to smell something. Like, funnily enough, one time when I was living in the apartment that I live in now, my family was cooking some stuff in the stove. I think it was like French fries or something. And they dropped like one fry in the stove on the bottom there. And then another day they were cooking stuff, and that French fry that was left behind started getting burned. And basically they were commenting how it smelled like something was burning. And it's like I was the one cooking that one night. I forget what it was. And they were like, well, whatever it is you're cooking, like, it's burning. And it's like, it's not burning though. It's like, do you not smell that it's burning? Do you know who you're talking to?
Did you forget? You're talking to the guy whose sense of smell is foobar.
It's like, it's such a joke that it seems like it's written for like a TV show, Mox. My entire life, everybody will always comment about like the moment a smell-related thing comes up, they always go to me first for it, or they're like, do you smell that? Why don't you smell that? You should smell that. It's something, something, something or other. Syllabs equals smell. Yes. But it's like,
smell.
no. But essentially, so they did that, and then because I'm not much of a cook, they overlooked my stuff that I was doing to be like, make sure it wasn't burnt or something. And they're like, it looks completely fine. But seriously, like, smell this food. Does it smell burnt to you? I'm like, no. But it was the fry. It was the French fry in the bottom of the stove, which I cleaned out later because I noticed it.
That lone boy
But
that
it's
was
like-
just burning down there.
Yeah, but basically, my mother went through all that to get my sense of smell, like, at least functioning, and her only argument is still something that's an issue.
Her only argument is something that's not a valid argument.
Exactly. Dude, that's what my interactions with my family my entire life have been. Like, I have always been in that position of, I'm going to make a giant list for you. I will tell you all the pros and cons of all these decisions and how my decision is the best. And then my family will either play like the age card, the roll card, like the age card, the roll card, or just the like, oh, well, I have 1 point, therefore I am right. And it's like, it's ridiculous. And more often than not, they'll turn to my side later. It's always a pattern. But nobody ever sees it. And I don't mean that in a rant way, I just figured because the sense of smell thing was relevant.
Mm-hmm.
It really sounds like, to me, like she was freaking out about having an incorrect child. Oh, my mother fucking through school. Like, I come from a very poor family. I've already expressed that before, right?
Yes.
And the thing is, at school, like, I didn't have many changes of clothes, and I ate, like, pretty bland and basic meals, which I already do anyway, just cheese sandwich.
See, that hurts
but
me
my
just because
mother,
I'm a bit of a foodie.
yeah,
I like
but
to cook.
my mother, yeah, but my mother, she didn't want me to look poor. Like, that was her own for like words. Don't look poor. And then one
What does
day,
that mean?
like, basically, don't look like you're from a lower income family. Don't look pitiful or something like that.
That's because.
And
Hold like, no.
what's up?
Just that entire statement bothers me, dude.
It bothers me too, but I had to live through it. No, but and then one day there was like a guidance counselor or something like that. Like, it wasn't exactly a guidance counselor, but something to a similar degree. Oh, hey, I think that's mine that you see. Because I was flying around with one of those, and that's the same thing that I've been seeing with Lotus's little flyer. Cool. In spirit, my celery exists. No, but anyway, so I was pulled to the side one day. I was called, like, to the office there. And then I was told, hey there, Psylabs. So, congratulations. Somebody has nominated you for this, like, school thing. Where basically, and they tried to say it in, like, a nice way where you couldn't quite understand the point of it.
I'm guessing it was some sort of assistance program.
Pretty much, and they didn't want to reveal that to the kid, like, yeah, you need help, so we're gonna help. Like, they wanted it to seem a little more like, oh, you won a cool prize type thing.
Right.
And basically, they said to me, like, oh, yeah, so, like, if you want something, like, you can have it. And they listed off, like, you can have one thing, and they listed off, like, all these essential things that someone could have. And I went into full, like, shutdown mode. Because I was just like, no, like, you have to stop this. Don't do this. Like, I'm serious. Don't start pushing all this on me. Don't do this. Whoever did this, make them pick someone else. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. And I just knew exactly where it was going to go. And I basically said, like, don't do this. I don't want anything. I don't need anything. I'm fine. And in my household, I pretty much was fine. But it's just the way, like, I appeared to people, I think, because I wore, like, I have a lot of the same clothes.
Right.
So I'm thinking maybe it's just, I don't know, they saw me in the same clothes all the time. Or they saw that I had relatively the same small lunch all the time. One or the other. Because those are, like, the most noteworthy things I could think of. I need to drink some water. I've had one bottle this entire stream, and I've taken, like, a sip from it.
should probably drink more water. Weren't you also gonna be going to bed? I know you're telling your story, and that's fine. It's just I'm thinking,
Yeah, I
wait.
was going to. But then we started talking back and forth, and also I didn't want to leave you alone. Um, but anyway, so I tried to shut the thing down, and they basically told me like, no, this is happening. Like, you don't get a say in it. It's already too late. And I'm
It's
like,
already been decided for you.
and I was just like, and I was so like, Mox, I wasn't the most like expression-filled kid growing up, obviously. I was very like stoic and whatnot. But it's like I tried to act so much to really push how distressed this was leaving me. But the counselor was just like, no, like no matter what you say, it's gonna happen. If you can't pick something, then we'll call your mother and we'll ask her
That's a
like what she
worse.
think would be good for you.
That would make it
And I was like, no, 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 no,
worse.
no, don't do it, don't do it, don't do that. But I couldn't think of anything because I'm like, I'm sat there and I'm like, well, I don't need anything. I have all the essentials. What could I need? Nothing. So
All this
then,
cause his mom is a control freak.
Right.
they called my mother and then came back
Uh,
and was like, all right, so your mother said, you could use a new pair of shoes. And it's like my shoes were relatively fine, but it's just what she came to the conclusion of. She probably couldn't really think of much, so she was just like that.
mhm.
Um, and I was just like, okay, so they called her. I'm gonna have to deal with that. And I
What
even
I get.
told the counselor, like, because of what you guys just did, I have so much shit waiting for me at home. And nobody did anything about it. Nobody asked questions. They just sent me off.
That's great.
Yeah.
Like
But,
it seems like at the end of it, I don't know if they actually cared because they weren't listening to you.
no. Um, well, one of the biggest things I've dealt with through life has just been anybody of a higher power or just a higher age than me, more often than not, never listens to me. And it's been like very consistent my whole life.
Off ads.
And even if I could argue or
Ads.
whatnot, it's always been like somebody brings up that's the reason they don't listen to me. And it's like, okay. But it's been a mess. But basically, so la-di-da. Um, and then obviously when I get home, my mother gets home after me and then just starts like as soon as she gets in the door, gives me like the look what you did type speech.
Mm-hmm.
And
I.
it's like, because of you, you made us look poor. You made it look like I can't take care of you because of something you did. And it's like when you're a kid, like that's a
That's
lot
rough.
of pressure.
That is a lot to put on somebody.
Bruh, the
And
Taco
this was
Bell
when
in
I
my
was in
town
like
doing me so
grade
dirty.
7.
Bruh, the Taco Bell in my town's
So
doing me so dirty. I'm sorry, Lotus.
no, but I was in grade 7, so I would have been what? Uh
Snood would never treat me like this.
Snu would not.
I would have been like maybe 12. I want to say 12 to 13. And it's like um obviously they had to keep it anonymous who turned me in, and to this day I don't know who it was, but it's like I told them whoever this was, like I know you can't tell me, but they just made my life so much worse. And around that time, like it just kept going more and more to shit. La-di-da. And I think I've said this before, but my mother's like an overstressed workaholic.
Mm-hmm.
And then around this same time, I think my father was bouncing around hospitals because of his brain injury through like ages 9 to 12. So it would have been around the time my father probably would have gotten out of the hospital and finally moved back in, only for him to also be a man with a brain injury and all that.
Yeah.
So there was a lot of stress on my mom, like an extreme amount of stress. And that's like the biggest thing that kept me in the position of not holding too much against her, because I was able to recognize like how much she was going through.
She was trying to handle the
But
household, trying to take care of you, trying to deal with everything with her own problems because nobody's perfect. But like, you can't.
but
With the actions that
yeah,
happened can't necessarily be justified, but you can learn to understand and see how things could have been to there. You don't have to forgive them for it, but you can move on.
yeah. But basically that's how like most of my life has been. Like, you know how people are always like they really jump to hostility first or something like that
Hmm.
if they ever have like issues with someone or they think there's something up with someone. I always try to take the other person perspective first. And I know a lot of people say like that's the go-to, like, what's it like in their shoes or blah blah blah. But it's like through my experiences with watching how my family really like devolved and like really broke down, I really can like sit back and just go like, yeah, I understand. Like I don't know this person's story. They could have a load of shit going on, and it is what it is. Like I'll keep that in mind. That doesn't like make them completely clean if they're doing a lot of bad shit or
No,
something.
yeah, there's no. It doesn't excuse the action, but you can see where they're coming from.
Yeah, so I always try to give the benefit of the doubt to people. But it's like it's always been like that growing up. That and worse things, but that's about as much as I'm probably gonna dig into story time, at
Yet I
least for this
always try
stream,
to give people
because
the
I feel
grace
like
no
I'm
one
bringing
ever
it
gives
a
me.
little down.
Well,
But
certainly there's a new energy that's going about things, but at the same time, it's fine. I always feel like when people are saying this, it's either because they felt like they needed to say it, they wanted to say it, or it's just nice to talk about.
yeah, I mean, I know most of my life I've like repressed most of the stuff, and I don't think I've really talked about it overly much besides with my online friends. Because a lot of the time in school and all that, a lot of my friends who I did hang out with wouldn't really give me the time of day to like listen to problems, but they'd always want me to listen to theirs. And I was always there for them.
That's good, but also it's a two-way street, man. You gotta give and you gotta take.
Mox, I did not learn that lesson until I became a streamer.
I'm sorry, dude.
Yeah.
Well, I have a similar situation story, but it's a lot happier of a story that I can try and raise the spirits a bit.
Yeah.
All right.
Raise the spirits, like
So,
from the graves.
think most people know that I'm a relatively helpful person. I like to help people. I like to do things, and this
No.
puts me in a lot of strange situations, especially when I was in like high school. Uh, I for like the third and fourth year of high school spent more time out of class on random assignments and random projects than I did in actual classes, especially the last year of high school, right? Um,
Yeah.
and so during all of this, right? There was this thing towards the end of the year that was a little bit of a big deal. It wasn't like the prom. It was a different sort of thing. It was we called it the senior party, right? And so it was this whole thing that the class representatives had been saving up money for over the 4 years that they had been the representative of your year, and then
Yeah.
dedicating it to a sort of like shindig, last hurrah thing before everyone's out of there, right? And that entire thing had an upfront cost. I don't remember how much it was. I want to say it was like $100 or so. Um, that not everybody can just afford. You know, it's not easy to just pull $100 out of your ass, even for something like this. You know, things get rough
Yeah.
for families and stuff like that, right? And I was in a fortunate position where not only did I had the ability to actually get that taken care of thanks to a loving grandparent, but I also lucked out and won a ticket to the whole thing myself. And so
Nice.
I got called into the back office. And the counselors are over there. They're like, you could probably dedicate one of these tickets to a person in need. And I was just like, sure, I suppose. I could probably do that. I don't really care. I'm not going to use this other ticket for anything else, so you can give it. Are you sure? Are you sure you could probably reimburse and you could get the whole money for it? I was like, yeah, I probably could, but like, you clearly want someone to take this. That's fine. I don't mind. Like, and then I thought about it. I went, do you want my other one too? And they're like, really? You just give that up? Like, yeah, it's not that big of a deal. In all honesty, I had the initial ticket. I wasn't 100% sure if I was going to actually do the thing, because I didn't know if any of my friends were going to be going to there, and I didn't want to be the only person at the place, right? I didn't even know where it was going to be or what was going to be all involved. And it was still early into the year, so I said, sure, fuck it. You can just take my name off of the thing. It's already paid for. Just give it to whoever you else want. Now, like, that's such a nice thing you're doing there. It's such a grand thing. It's like, sure, whatever. Can I go back? I have to make like a whole ass balloon for a hallway. Like, all these balloons, man. Months go by. Okay, it's getting closer to like the end of the year. It's getting closer to this actual senior party thing, and there is a auditorium like announcement thing that we have to go and watch. It's mandatory. Everybody from the senior year gets pulled into the auditorium area. And so I'm sitting in like the middle row with a bunch of my buddies. We're just kind of chatting. They're doing their talk, and apparently there was this thing in it where there was a sort of raffle that was not a thing that you entered yourself into, but was nominated for. Okay?
Yeah.
And so they go up, and they're like, all right, so this is for the prize of yada, yada, yada. I think it was like some gift cards and some money. And they reach their hand into this bowl full of like papers with people's names onto it. And they pull it out, and the two people that are doing this, which are the counselors, look at the name that's drawn. And then they look at each other and they go, we have students who actually are working, or not working, going to the school. So it would be really biased if we did it. So we're going to have the principal draw, right? And I think that's really fucking weird. They have the winner in their hands and they're stopping now because of, like, fear of rigging the thing. And then the principal steps forward. He reaches into the thing, but I see that his hand is closed. It's not open. Like, when you reach into a jar to grab something...
I'm rigging this raffle.
Right? So his hand's closed, and I don't know who else saw that. I know I did. But I'm like, that's really weird. What the fuck is going on? Right? And so he pulls out a piece of paper, and he looks at it, and he goes, it's Mox! And the whole fucking auditorium goes crazy, and I'm like, oh, what? Alright! Fucking sure. So I stand up, walk over there, I shake everybody's hand. They're like, this is a great thing you did. This is a wonderful service you did. I'm like, what the fuck did I do? I figured out later that it was because I gave up these tickets to people that they felt like I deserved something for that.
Wow.
So I got all this money and these gift cards, and I'm like, holy shit. During lunchtime, my buddies and I were driving around, and I was just like, oh fuck, I got all this money. You know what just came out? Fucking Fallout 3 had its first couple of DLCs pop out, and I really like that game. That's really cool. So I went to fucking GameStop with these gift cards and this money.
You got a free copy of all the things you want.
The fucking DLCs for Fallout 3. I bought, what was it? The Pit and Operation Anchorage as a 2-disc pack for my Xbox. And I had that all day. I was like, yeah, that's cool. Thank you, school, for giving me money. I was all ecstatic about it. I still don't know who they actually gave it to, because, they got these tickets for people who clearly wanted it, but I do remember the senior party being cool and silly and stupid. No, I'm being raided by a pack of wild pals. I'm really not worried. So, there is a place here that was made, it is a giant community center, that was created by the guy who's the founder of fucking McDonald's. Alright? him and his wife spent a fuck ton of money in our town to make this giant community center. And, they ended up putting the senior party at that place, which is cool because they have like a pool, they've got a big ass like basketball court in there, they've got a bunch of areas. They hired a hypnotist for this thing, which I thought was strange. It's like, okay, why is there a hypnotist for a high school like senior event? But whatever. And when I say they locked us in there, I do mean it. Like, everybody who had to show up by a certain time, and then afterwards they locked us in there until 8 a.m. the next day.
Oh,
so there
boy.
were like almost 100 fucking teenagers locked inside of a goddamn community center that was just tricked out, right? And there were all of these attendants there that was helping with things. And while I'd love to say that I did a lot of interesting stuff, and partially I did, the 3 things I did that I enjoyed the most was bingo. And it wasn't even like bingo for like crazy prizes. No, it was bingo for novelty underwear.
Oh.
And my buddy, my best friend and myself were all about it. And I couldn't tell you why. We were not the only ones who were there, but we were super into it. We had like 6 bingo cards, and we were constantly winning, and we were going up there. And well, these things weren't in packages, so we couldn't just hold on to them. So we were putting them on over our pants. So we had like 20 pairs of novelty underwear all over. Walking around this community center with our peers, going like, "Hey, that's right, I got Guitar Hero 3 underwear. I'm fucking cool." I still have some of them somewhere around here. It's just memories. I couldn't really get rid of them. Hell yeah, bro.
Like, are they there for memory, or do you still use them?
Memories, absolutely memories. I just think fondly of them.
Yeah.
Speaking of the hypnotist thing, I ended up getting called to the hypnotist show.
Oh boy.
So they're doing the thing. Everybody show up over here for the show. So we all pull up into the thing, and he has everybody close their eyes. And what you need to do is you need to imagine balloons tied around your wrist, and then with it, feel it. You can feel the pull of the balloon, and your arms are light, and you'll just see it lifting up. So he's really wanting to see who's willing to go along with the gag, right? And I know this, and I know exactly how this shit works. And so I'm like, you know what? I'm not doing anything. I'm locked in this place for like the next 8 hours or so. I'm covered in underwear. Let's fucking do this. So I lift my arm up and it just goes up above me, and I'm just like, "You!" I open my eyes. The hypnotist is standing in front of me. "Come to the stage." All right. There's like 10 of us up on the front of the stage, and he has us act a fool over there. Let's see here. He had one of us pretend we were a chicken. He had a bunch of us forget how to say the word pizza. And a couple of other really silly things. But the one that stood out to me was one that was actually kind of awkward and embarrassing. He had everybody open your mouth and just wiggle your tongue around. Now, this is a very little known fact, but I do not have a long tongue. I have a somewhat short one because the muscle part of it that attaches to your tongue attached closer to the front of my tongue than the back or the center, like it is for most people. So I can't really stick out my tongue very far. It was always a thing in elementary that drove me crazy because I couldn't do the touch the tip of my nose with my tongue thing that so many other people could do. And in 3rd grade, it was really important that I could do that, and I couldn't. You know?
Oh, buddy.
Right. Well, anywho, so I'm over there, I'm doing this, and he's just like, "Is this as far as your tongue can go out?" And I'm like, there is a crowd of people all now talking amongst each other about how small my tongue is, and I get really self-conscious, but I do not break act. I do not break character. I'm on the stage, motherfucker! And so at the end of it, the guy is just like, all right, so the last thing I'm going to do is you're all been such a great audience and they've been such great participants, but I'm going to give them a boon, a gift that will last with them their entire life. For after this night, there will be a spark in your eye that, upon even thinking of this moment, will reappear and you will become better and, you know, something's more successful in your life from it. And so I got a spark in my eye from a hypnotist, quote unquote. And then I got a fucking wall of raffle tickets for joining in this because there was a big raffle for doing things, right?
Yeah.
Which was cool. There was one guy who I knew was super into it, but not in the way of just like thought it was fun. No, he full on, unabashedly bought into the dog and pony show. And so when I step out of the little like auditorium thing that we were doing this in, he approached me. He's just like, "Wow, can I see the spark in your eye?" And I'm like, "Sure, buddy." And it's just I close my eyes and open it, and I opened one of them real wide. He's like, "I can see the light in there. Oh my god, I wish that was me." And I was like, yeah, I wish that was you too, right at this moment." Anywho, so I did the bingo, I did that, and then I played a lot of Smash Brothers. They had a Wii set up at this auditorium thing with like 4 really busted controllers. And so I sat down and I was just like, yeah! Smash Brothers! Woo! Oh, there was a mechanical bull! I forgot about that! That thing kicked my buddy's ass! So it was set up in the basketball court, which is a great place for a mechanical bull. You know, the very soft hardwood floors to catch you when you fall.
Yeah.
No safety equipment or anything like that.
It was just the bull.
It was just the fucking bull. And so the person clearly didn't give a shit, despite being in like a public place, auditorium, shit like that, with signs everywhere. They were smoking a cigarette while they were doing this, just leaning on the side, like, "You want on? You get 5 minutes. If you can last, congrats. If you do not, you can try again." I was like, "All right, sure, thank you, friend." I got on, I got thrown off immediately, but you get 3 tries. So I gave it another go, got thrown off immediately, gave it another go, got thrown off immediately, bonked my head, and went, "You know, I don't think I'm fit for this." But my buddy guy, who after this would go on to have a somewhat successful career in the military.
Did he have a sparkle in his eye?
No, he did not have a sparkle in his eye, but he was also wearing like 30 pairs of underwear alongside me as the two of us were just going gung-ho on that. He was like, "You know what, I got this." Cracks fingers, climbs on the thing, gets thrown around, gets his head smashed into the front of the fucking bull. He held on! He held on! That was the important part. Until he didn't. And then he got flung the fuck off. He was limping right afterwards. And like idiots, right next to the fucking mechanical bull was a fucking sumo thing where they had a ring and these giant bodysuits you would get into that was inflated.
Oh, boy.
And you would have to shove into each other. So he's limping, possibly has a concussion. My head is all bashed in. We're both pretty beat up. We're like, "Yeah, let's go be sumos!" It was about as terrible as you could imagine as we're flopping against each other. We couldn't... We're flopping into each other, bruised and battered, only making things worse. Welcome back. I'm talking about when I played bingo, won 30 pairs of novelty underwear, got hypnotized by a hypnotist, showed off my...
I was there for that.
You were there for all of that?
Well, I was there. Okay, so I was there for the very end of Psylapse being depressing, and then I was there for the entirety of your stories.
Okay. So you're there for all of that.
Okay.
I don't know what story.
Was
I don't know what story you were telling him, but I was there for the very end where you were like, "I'm sorry for bringing down the mood," and I was like, "What the fuck did he just talk about?"
He talked about his sense of smell and some of the problems that came with it, as well as an issue he had of his mom having a thing of "don't make us look poor."
Oh, I'm familiar.
I heard a bading.
Fitting.
Also, yeah, Taco Bell did me fucking dirty. I'm so upset about it.
Why?
Because literally they had me wait for like 20 minutes at the order box, and then they're finally like, okay, what's your order? And I was like, all right, can I get 2 crunch wraps with no lettuce, add jalapeno sauce, and can I get 1 quesadilla with sour cream? And she goes, we're out of quesadillas. And I was like,
How the fuck can you be out of quesadillas?
I was like, okay.
Can
Well, I was about to respond, and then she goes, wait, never mind. And I was like,
really quick. Can I ask that we refrain from saying that?
oh, right, sorry.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
So they goes, we're out of fried tacos. And I was like, okay. And then I was about to say words, and then she was like, wait, never mind, we're not. And I
Why?
was like,
Why can we not say the cute?
Don't- you
keyword?
remember? You remember from when we visited?
It's not a thing for me. It's a thing for Chalk.
Yeah. Sorry, Chalk.
Oh, he hates the word.
But anyway.
Yeah, that's all we're gonna say.
But anyway, so I was like, okay, so can I add sour cream into that? And she goes, they come with sour cream. And I go, what? And she goes, yeah, they come with sour cream and lettuce and tomatoes. And I was like, in my mind, I'm like, no, the fuck they do not, because I know what
They're
I know what
probably
I get
referring
from...
to the crunch wraps.
But then, see, this happens next. So I was like, okay. And before I could say anything else, she goes, so the crunch wrap with no lettuce, right? And I was like, yes. And then,
I'll be back.
okay. And then she goes, okay, so the 1 crunch wrap. And I was like, can you, and then she goes, okay, so 1 crunch wrap, no lettuce. And I was like, did she think I ordered a 3rd crunch wrap? So, Kumo, can you please not play your videos? I hear
I don't know.
Kumo's social media.
I hear
My
Kumo's social
social
media
media?
as well.
Yeah.
It's not
I hear
social
the video.
media.
What? Whatever it is, it's distracting me from the story. Anyway,
It's
So-
my racist, homophobic app.
oh, right, iFunny. Anyway, Snoo has iFunny. Anyway, so I go, wait, what is my order again? Can you read it back to me? And she goes, 1 chicken chalupa and 1 Crunchwrap Supreme, no lettuce. And I said, okay. It was 2 Crunchwrap Supremes, no lettuce, and add jalapeno sauce. And she goes, okay, is that everything? And I go, I didn't even order a chalupa. And then I corrected her what I actually ordered. And then she was like, is that everything? And I was like, can you read it back to me, please? And then she read it back to me. And I was like, okay, yes, that's correct. And then someone else was at the window to check me out. And he was like talking to someone around the corner, and I was like, she's embarrassed. I didn't say that out loud, but I was like, man, that was something.
All of this just for some lunch.
Dinner.
Dinner?
It's like early dinner.
Dunch.
It's
Dunch.
like, what time is it? It's like 5:30.
Yeah, it is 5:30.
Yeah, that was a whole other thing.
Yeah, it really was.
But anyway, yeah, that just drained my entire social battery in one conversation.
Understandable.
But yeah, I really, really wanted to elaborate on how Taco Bell did me dirty.
And they think they deserve 15 an hour.
Jesus.
Snoo does.
Neither here
Snoo
nor
deserves all the money. I love Snoo.
there. Snoo is great.
I would marry Snoo.
They probably wouldn't marry you because they don't want to get married.
Snow is good.
That's okay.
That'd
I'm
be the
married.
only
I'm married already. I mean, if we're being realistic, I wouldn't marry them because I'm already married.
But for the funny ha-has.
Yes, I would marry Wolf Boy.
Snoo deserves infinite joy and all good things in the world.
I can absolutely agree with that. Trying to remember, was there any... Do I have any recent funny snoo stories? I don't think I do, unfortunately.
My recent funny snoo story is I saw them at work, like, long
5
ass.
months ago.
Yeah, I was supposed to say
I love
long ass
snoo
time
so
ago, but I was
much.
like, how long is a
Slash me.
long time?
I would say a long ass time ago because like a month at my work feels like an eternity.
I don't know. It feels like we've been here a while.
We've been here like 4.5 months.
How does it feel, Mox, to have held our snake and Snoo is jealous of you every day for it?
It feels great. I love gloating about it to their face openly, totally, every time I get the opportunity to.
Yes.
That totally isn't an exaggeration. Why would it?
Okay, well now I'm doubting it because you said it like that.
No, that day Snoo was mad, but like, it was what it was. Ultimately, like, holding the snake was great and all. Seeing you guys off was emotional. Because it's just like, oh, they're gone. Away.
They're gone forever.
Oh.
They showed up. They showed up for like 2 minutes and then they were gone.
Yeah, but you guys were busy. It was nice that you were thought about stopping by just to say, you know, one last hurrah.
Yeah, well literally, I don't remember how
We're
long
not
into the
dead.
drive. I don't remember how long into the drive it was, but we were like, wait a second, we're going east. Aren't Snoo and Mox east? And then we Googled it and we were like, we're going right by their house. We have to stop by. Literally, it was that highway.
It was like 2 blocks away, I guess.
That was literally like the road we were on. It was great.
Trying to think. Thoughts. I have been derailed from any of the previous thoughts I had.
Oh yeah, sorry.
You're fine. Trying to
Dude,
think.
I love whenever you tell stories about your life, Mox, because it is so much more interesting than anything I've ever experienced.
Storied individual.
What about my stories?
Your stories are always depressing. Mox has stories like the time that he preached to Mormons.
It's true. That did happen.
Now that's an interesting story.
What
Still
about my
have.
stories where I was molested?
Black. I still have the Bible.
That's not a funny story.
Or where it was
Don't-
4th of July and they were
don't-
setting off fireworks and then one exploded on my arm.
Oh yeah, the one where your armpit got like 3rd-degree burns. That was funny.
Have you heard any of my firework stories?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Alright. So...
Sorry, guys.
Brain broken.
Yeah, brain broken. So one of my my first experiences with fireworks where things had an issue, was about the same time as like the senior year. We were out on a lake at a family friend's house. They had a little dock at the bottom of their place. It was really cool, and so they were letting us hang out there and a lot of fireworks and things like that, right? And so as the night goes on, that we bust out the mortar tubes, and the mortar tubes in recent years, and this is probably the start of it, have had some issues. Turns out firing actual artillery shells into the air made from cheap materials may not be the best or most stable things to have. And so we light off one of the mortars, it goes flies up, poof, it disappears into the night sky and then explodes. Woo! Shower of, I don't know, debris from it exploding.
Yeah.
Next one goes off, same thing. Just poof, woo, right? Third one goes off, poof, poof. Where's the kaboom? There is no kaboom. And then we hear it. We hear, and just about like 5 feet above our heads, boom! Delayed explosion. This turned it into a problem. Because at the time, across the lake that we were unaware of was the sheriffs driving around looking for the motherfuckers lighting up fireworks. And we just had one detonate right above our heads. So the police show up. They drive up. Some of the responsible adults who were down there making sure we dumb teenagers weren't killing ourselves, was talking with the police. My drunk parents and their family friends were above them in the actual building, drunkenly shouting at them, "It's 4th of July, assholes! Where's your patriotism?"
Oh my god.
Oh, what the fuck is happening with this chillin'?
That's so helpful.
It was really great. And then I did not help the process, as just as the police issued us a warning and started to drive away, I took a thing called a Saturn missile, lit it, and accidentally pointed it right above the police. So a series of missiles come flying out in the direction of the officers.
Yeah, that's what I got shot in the gun with.
Did not get shot. The actually just kept driving. I have to kill this chillet. He's like merged with me.
Whoa.
Anywho,
Yeah.
he didn't turn around. He just kept driving. And about this time, the drunk adults up there who had been just yelling at the cops were like, "Okay, maybe we shouldn't have done that. Everybody, come back inside. No more fireworks." So that was our first problem with fireworks. The second one was years later. It was just about the time that Snoo and I had been recently dating. Maybe it was our first 4th of July together.
Ooh. Spicy.
And so, again, copious amounts of alcohol. As the day went on and everybody was showing up, the fireworks went from things that we were just setting off in the lawn, like snakes and like snappers and stuff like that, into more missile-like things and bottle rockets and shit like that. And then eventually, once the sun was down, it was like, okay, we're breaking out the illegal fireworks that our grandparents picked up at a firework mall on their cross-country journey to here. So all the good shit was suddenly coming out of there. This same place, when I was like 12, they got a street fountain affair that was fine and dandy until it set off a mega flare, the likes I've never seen since, that illuminated our entire cul-de-sac so brightly it looked like it was day for 5 minutes.
Oh shit.
So that was the high quality of shit that we had here, right?
Uh-huh.
And so because I'm a bit older by this point, I'm a full-on adult, living on my own. My parents are like, "All right, you're gonna be responsible for the firework display alongside with us. It's gonna be great." Mind you, they're telling me this while slurring their words because they're on their like 10th beer. And so once the night comes to the end times, as they felt it was a competition with everyone else lighting off fireworks, I don't understand that. I don't understand why the explosions in the sky mean that you're doing better than someone else. I think we're all just setting off bombs. It's fine.
Better American. Better
Yeah.
American than you.
Better American.
Rawr.
Rawr. So we set up several mortar tubes, and my very drunk uncle, my highly drunk stepdad, and myself are all gonna light these things off in unison, okay? And we set this up on a plastic table that is already at an angle because our backyard is not evenly set, okay? First
Right.
mortar goes off. It's my stepdad's. Poof. Thing goes off. Couple of seconds later, mine goes off. Because while we did this together, it wasn't quite one-to-one, because lighting the wicks on some of these things is a bitch. Then it comes to my uncle's. With the force of the first mortar, you could see the two other mortar tubes on the table bounce. The second mortar tube causes the third one to do a flip, and it lands on its side, pointed directly at all of us.
Oh shit.
So I see what has just happened. It's taking a bunch of other people to recognize. I jump in front of Snoo, being like, "Oh, this is gonna suck." And the thing fires up,
I remember
hits me
that. I remember that part of the story.
straight in the fucking leg, and then explodes.
I
Ah!
remember that part of the story where you jumped in front of Snoo.
Uh-huh. to go and take care of them. So after that goes off, I go, ow, my leg really hurts. It stings, but it feels more like it's burning.
I got a phone call. What?
Yeah, you got a phone call, so you missed all of that.
Heroic
Also,
as
thank you
fuck.
for the thing. So I go to the bathroom where there's the first aid kit, and Snoo and I are looking over my leg. There is a giant burn mark right on my leg, and I can see bits of actual shrapnel
first
that
part.
exploded and embedded themselves in my leg, right? My mom and
Oh,
my
shit.
stepdad come in, they're just like, well, you're fine, just put some ice on it, you'll be okay. Snoo is not having it. They were not happy about this because I had a fucking bomb go off on me, right? My favorite
Right.
part of this particular thing is once that was all said and done, I had to work the next day. And I really didn't want to go to work because my leg hurt. And as the night had gone on, that part of my leg that got singed solidified into a rock. And I could not
Oh.
move that part of my leg. So it's like 4 in the morning. I'm lying in bed. I go, I don't want to do this. I'm just going to call in. So I call in the workplace, get one of my friendly coworkers. They're like, oh, hello, how can I help you? I'm like, hey, this is Mox. I'm not coming in today. I got, I believe I described it as, yeah, I got shot. I'm not coming in today. And I hung up.
Holy shit.
so, so when I came in,
Shot. I can't come
so I
in.
came in
Bro.
the day after. They're like, what happened? And I had to go over the whole deal with it.
I got shot.
The most recent one with fireworks, though.
That wasn't the most recent?
No, the most recent one was actually this year's firework display.
Oh.
You see, we had learned our lessons from the previous time. As
Mm.
when the night came down for the mortars to come out, which I'm already rolling my eyes at, because it's just like, oh, let's see how this is gonna fuck up, right? My step parents and uncle had learned, and they had actually bolted the mortar tubes into a table specifically for lighting them off. It could not jump, it could not move, and they weighed it down. So that even less likely odds for things to go wrong, right? Alright, okay,
Yes.
cool. And so we go on. We have, no joke, 100 different mortars to light off. And so we are going about as fast as we can. Not necessarily efficiently, but we're doing our damnedest, right? The last 3, thankfully, is where everything goes wrong.
Great.
We're gonna do it all in sync again. Stepdad does his bit, I do my bit. Drunk uncle sets up his. We'll get to that in a second.
Oh boy.
Mortar goes off. Mine goes off. Nothing happens with the uncles. And then all of a sudden, the table explodes.
Oh shit.
The whole fucking table. Boom! Whoa! I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but with the way that a mortar is set up, the actual shell has the primary fireworks sitting on the top of it, and it has a blasting cap underneath it that is the actual main thing that launches it up into the sky. The tube guiding it upward so that it stays relatively straight, but, you know, without a decent setup, it's not going to fly 100% straight into the air, but it'll do a decent enough job. What happens if you put it upside down?
Uh-oh.
Well, the blasting cap will send off all of that energy downwards. It has nowhere to go. Pressure builds up, and when the actual thing goes off, it goes off in the tube. I did not even realize that you could do that because I never thought about anybody fucking it up, especially somebody who's been setting off
man.
fireworks like this all their life. Oh my god, it was fucking ridiculous. It was funny though. I had a laugh. No one got hurt. That was great. There was like a 2-year-old child from the neighbors who was hanging out with us during all of this. It's great.
Oh my god.
It was fine. It was fine. I was helping him set off fireworks. It was fun. He set off his first
Well,
ladybug.
About 90% of my firework mishaps happened all in the same year.
All in the same year?
When I was 6.
Oh.
So
Last was
the
reported.
first firework we set was the Saturn missile, like
Last thing I
2
heard
weeks
before
into
leaving
July.
and then coming back was yelling at cops
And then,
for not being patriotic.
actually, no, it was like the day before 4th of July. 3rd of July, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, so the Saturn missile goes under my arm and it explodes there,
Ow.
causing 3rd-degree burns. I go to the hospital. They tell me to keep my arm raised so that the skin doesn't like fuse together, keeping the wound down.
Yeah, that's probably what happened to my leg, actually.
So, for the rest of that July, I had my arm
Poorly
like
set fireworks led to one being
almost like
aimed at them
T-posing,
instead.
so I could bend my
Mox got in
elbow and
front
stuff.
of Snoo and took a firework to the leg.
But I didn't let that stop me from setting up more fireworks.
Uh-huh, what are you gonna let a
So-
little burn stop you?
Hero.
Right. Boys will be boys.
Oh, on that story, when it did explode under my arm, they took me inside and were spraying like ketchup and mustard and stuff on it, hoping like to stop the running.
What? No!
That part of the
Acid!
story always
Fucking
shocks me.
acid and other bits that you do not want to put fucking ketchup in a wound!
They heard that it would like stop the heat in the skin and stuff. And I was sick, so I had no fucking clue what was going on. I was like, my arm is on fire. It hurts.
There's
you guys are spraying
fucking
mustard and ketchup and stuff on my
burn
arm.
ointment
You
or
guys are
aloe vera!
spraying- You guys are spraying me with ketchup.
God, it's like someone peeing on a jellyfish wound. That doesn't help
No.
things, actually.
Real quick, do you remember where the black market guy is? I don't remember.
There's a couple of them out there. Which one are you specifically looking for?
The one under the cliff.
He's over in the red area, in the abandoned mine.
Okay, I think I can figure it out. Thank you.
Yeah. Anywho, continue.
So yeah, they're spraying ketchup and mustard and stuff under my arm, and calling the parents and stuff, take me to the hospital. Get back from the hospital. I spent that night like with my arm like over my head and everything.
Mm-hmm.
The next day, I just like kept it kind of raised because I was like, it's no fun to set off fireworks with only one hand.
I guess that's true.
So me and my brother decided
Already a great start to that. Me and my brother.
Me and my brother.
Me and my brother have the idea to have a bottle rocket war.
Those are fun. Dangerous, but fun.
Where it started with us like holding the end of the sticks, lighting it, and then like letting it fly out of our hands at each other.
Uh-huh.
And then I had the brilliant idea of like lighting it, holding it until after it goes, like right before it explodes, I throw it at him. So not that bad. Like I don't think we got injured from that. We were like throwing it at each other's feet and stuff.
Right.
And then he gets the idea to pull the stick out from the paper and stuff that's holding it to it, light it so it's like in his fingers, like the part that explodes,
Yep.
and wait for it to do the shoo, and then throw it.
Shoo.
So it was going fine while we were getting the like expensive, like well-made ones, and then we were getting low on our firework funds.
It's a Jazzy!
What?
My favorite pal.
Yeah, we were getting low on firework funds, so we got the like $2 bundles of 50, where half of them were duds, the other half they exploded as soon as the
Yeah, there's no like primer. It just does it.
there's no shooting off, it's just exploding. So we're like, okay, let's continue our bottle rocket war with those.
But you
and
have your
then,
old technique still.
Yeah. So we're just setting like pulling them off the sticks, lighting them, and waiting for the shoo. And a couple of them, I'm surprised we still have figures.
Just detonated in your hands, didn't they?
Quite a few of them, yes.
Oh God.
So then, after we've decided to not do that anymore,
After afterwards, we did more stupid shit.
Oh, I was with one of the other kids that was in town that we knew, and his parents. He was like a year younger than me, so like 5. And his parents got him one of those huge fireworks. I think they were like the restricted airspace ones.
Okay.
Like I think that's what they were called. And he hands it to me, and it's like, I dare you to hold the stick on this and let it like explode. And I'm like, sure, that sounds fun.
Bet!
So I get up on a hill. This hill is like, I don't know, like 2 or 3 feet tall. Just on a little bit raised up.
Like a mound.
Yeah, mound. And then
Just guys being dudes.
I hold it
Guys
out
being
like
dudes.
I hold it out like the Statue of Liberty holds out her torch or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like, arm out straight, whatever. Something. Anyways,
What an American reference.
we're talking about 4th of July. What do you expect?
Got a point there.
Anyways, so I'm holding like that by the tip of the stick. I light it, and I hold it straight out looking at it. It goes, "Phew." And I'm like, I probably shouldn't be having my face right at this. I turn away, and as soon as I get like my head like turned away, it explodes. And again, I'm surprised I still have like fingers and skin on my hands and stuff, because it explodes and there are like sparks and colorful things going everywhere.
Oh god.
Just a full-size firework in your hand.
Yeah.
Oh.
I am bored.
Part of the reason why I married
have
you
never
is
been
because of all
impacted by
the,
an
like,
explosion.
I'll never be bored.
Not a bad thing to never have a firework story. You know,
Nothing
it's
that
probably
reminds
for the
them of
best
when
that some
humans
people
first
don't
spaced out
ever
space.
have a thing go off in their hands like that.
I have a fireworks story, but it's not about me. It's about my dad, and that just makes me happy because he's a terrible person.
Hmm.
Oh yeah,
Do
there
you care
was
to share?
one.
Oh, never mind. Like,
There's one I just remembered when we were doing the Bottle Rocket Wars.
Mhm.
Before you do that, I think I'm gonna go to bed because I'm struggling to stay awake for
I can
story
hear
time.
it on you. No worries, dude. You have a good night.
Bye
Bye,
bye.
Silaps.
Mox, you gotta
Bye.
continue that story that you left off on at the sumo sometime later, though.
Vice elapsed.
It sounded like you had more.
You
I
are
don't know if it
loved.
was.
Not really. That was actually about the end of that.
Okay, cool then. I don't care. Bye. That sounded rude. I just meant like,
Yeah.
yeah. Go ahead.
Good night. Oh,
So yeah, during one of the Bottle Rocket Wars, it's not as bad as the ones exploding in our hands, but I caught myself on fire.
Yikes.
So I was holding the bottle rocket out like on the stick, and it went, "Phew," and the last part of the wick shot back onto my shirt, caught my shirt on fire,
Mm.
and I looked down to like look at the wick burning my shirt, and as I did, the bottle rocket in my hand exploded. So
Jesus.
not only was I on fire, I was discombobulated from a firework going off at arm's
nice
length.
word.
Discombobulated. Discombobulated.
Discombobulate.
Yeah.
You're on fire, dazed. So many status
And-
effects.
Anyway, I don't
Yeah.
really have an interesting story, but it was literally just... I don't even remember what kind of firework it was, but it was the one that needs a tube.
Mortar.
So, yeah. I didn't know if it was the same kind or if it was just, like, multiple different ones also need a tube. But anyway, my dad was setting off a mortar. And the way we had it was... every year my dad would take us to his friend's, like, lake house. Because they always had a 4th of July party. And so they had this, like, old bench that, like, no one really cared about, but also it just never... I don't think I ever saw anything bad happen to that bench. It was, like, invincible.
Damn.
And it was just a wooden bench, too. Like, we set off fireworks on that bench and literally nothing. Anyway. What the fuck is shiny near me? Anyway, basically my dad was setting off a mortar. And it was probably the same thing that happened in your story when it was upside down, but
Mhm.
he was the only one that was near it, and basically he like flashbanged himself.
Just straight light in face.
Yep, nothing bad happened to him. He just couldn't see or hear for a few minutes, and then he was fine.
Here in a second, I'm gonna send you some coordinates, Lotus, and you gotta check out this area that I'm gonna be sending you to.
Okay,
It is
I found a shiny rush ore.
Cool. This is a prime base location.
I'll probably do my third one there. I don't remember if I'm level 13 or 14 right now.
Do you have an iron base?
I don't remember.
Because this could replace an iron base.
I have my, Did you see my mining base?
No, I've not. Give
I
me a
don't-
bit.
I didn't realize there were different metals.
Yeah, so there's sulfur, coal, ore, and quartz.
Okay, hold on.
And this one
Okay, well,
is
this
a
is
source
ore
for
then.
coal
Oh, yeah.
and ore.
I have another story.
But
The one that's... hold on, I'm sorry. The one that's right by the desolate church, that's just ore, right?
yeah, that's just ore.
Okay, and then what's the one that you were seeing?
It has ore and coal.
What is coal for?
Coal is used for the next stage of metal, or
Making
refined
gunpowder and
iron.
Oh... Okay, I'll probably just
Sulfur's
transport
more so for
everything...
gunpowder. You need charcoal for that one. And you make charcoal
probably-
in the wood.
I'll probably transport this base to that one, the one that you're looking at then. Anyway, what's your story?
So, the same
Someone
year
had
as
a
all the
story.
same year as all the other stuff that happened. A couple kids from the town invited me over to their house. They had one of these the tanks where it had like 3 different fuses on it, where you would light the ones like pointing backwards so they would like roll forwards or whatever, and then you would light the one from the gun so it looked like it's shooting and stuff. Well, I had the brilliant idea of lighting it on their trampoline.
Why?
I don't know. I was 6 and I was like, "Oh, this would be cool up here." And then,
This would be cool on a trampoline.
So I set it on the trampoline and light it, and the tank starts shooting out fire from the back end and rolls all the way across the trampoline, and like burns like completely through the trampoline everywhere it's going. And then it like spins in a circle for a second, and then starts shooting the fire from the cannon part of it, burning more of the trampoline.
God.
And by the time the tank firework is done, I'm already like sprinting away, like, "I'm sorry."
You burned
I
down
didn't
their
get in trouble for it.
trampoline.
I didn't get in trouble for it, or at least if I did, I didn't hear anything about it.
Gotcha. I put the coordinates in the Thirst Gang Discord.
I see it. Do the do the map markers ever like go away on their own, or do you have to delete them?
Are you talking about for having a base or what?
Like just a marker, like a waypoint on the map, because I
you-
just marked that coordinate.
You have to delete them.
Okay, good. Like I mean, in between sessions too. Do you know?
They don't go away in between sessions.
Sweet. Okay, so I'm having that there until I explore up there because I haven't even explored over there yet because it says it's like level 30 over there.
More like mid-20s.
I know, but I haven't even gone to like the 10 to 20 areas. Can I send you the pic? Do you have like the level picture or like the map? Because this is what I'm using, and I am like exclusively confining myself to the bright green areas right now until...
Well, you need to branch out, especially when you get to about those levels. And I know you're like level 33, so you really need to be getting to this stuff.
I'm scared.
There's
I
nothing
don't
to
like
be.
dying.
Well, that's why you get the equipment and stuff like that, so that you don't have to worry about it. Plus, your pals relatively can carry you through most of the dangerous stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I'm only level 19, and I'm just fine here.
Okay.
Tell you what, give me a second, let me go back to my base, reset some things. I will join your guild, and I will help you get there.
No, don't. Okay. Don't join my guild, because then your shit'll get fucked up.
No, that's why I'm going to be resetting things. I'm going to be
Oh.
dismantling my shit, and then I'll just join your side.
Okay. I guess that's...
This is your
guess-
world, not mine.
Yeah. I feel bad, though.
Why?
Okay, the first place that I'm gonna go is where I am right now, but just crossing this river. Oh wait, I already have that fast travel. I went and... So, I already unlocked one of the fast travels in the 10 to 20, or 10 to 25, I can't remember, but then I, like, died immediately, and I just haven't gone back there.
I see, you had one bad experience, and it spooked you.
Yeah, because there's, like, a bunch of level 20 Pal Alliance guys.
They're really not that tough, they have crossbows, man.
Yeah, I have a crossbow, man.
Exactly. You're level 30 and you only have a crossbow?
Yeah, because ammo's too hard, man.
Not if you get a good sulfur spot.
Get him, Mamarest. No, don't run back to me.
You have a
How dare you
Mamarist, for
stop-
crying out loud. That thing should be doing more than enough.
I'm scared.
You'll be fine.
I'm a fucking... God, I don't even know.
I'm a fucking god.
I'm a fucking god. No, I'm a wuss. That's the word. I'm a wuss. I am such a wuss. Anyway,
It's fine, I will help you.
yay! I probably should have gotten a saddle for my Mamarist. I don't think I'm high enough level for that, though. Alright, get him! Yay!
Weighed down by my material things.
How? You have, like, 1 health. How did you escape? Fuck you.
Put that down. Goodbye, beds.
I need to name my Mamarest.
Mommy
I
breast.
hardly ever name any of my pals.
I know, but there's some of them that are just so important to the plot, you know?
To the plot.
Yes. Mamarest has
Mommy
saved
breast.
my life more than I can count.
Oh
What?
no!
What?
I'm being raided by by pal number 69.
What is pal number 69?
Do you
You're
not
about to get
know?
raped.
Love Anders.
You're about to get raped.
I don't think you can say that on Twitch.
I don't think you can either.
I am sorry. I didn't know you were still streaming.
I'm still streaming. I haven't stopped.
It's been very confusing because we've had 3 separate people end stream. Or no, 2 wait.
They're only level 5.
2 people started streaming and then ended streaming. So I thought you guys were done streaming, and then I guess you started it while I was not in call. So
Yep, that is correct because you left without saying anything.
do I ever
What?
say anything randomly? Come get your goddamn.
Acted really
glad I
weird.
needed them.
I
I'm
captured
not
them.
hungry yet.
You can go put it in the fucking fridge.
No. Are you done with your food?
Yes.
Then just bring me the package.
No.
Oh god, why is this thing trying to fight me?
Because some pals are just assholes.
Oh yeah, Galeclaw.
Gale claws are especially dickheads.
They're like... I don't know, I'm trying to think of the real world equivalent to a Galeclaw.
It's an eagle.
Yeah.
And eagles are assholes too.
Yep.
So slow. Can't move.
Walking next to you. Don't attack me, please. That's another reason. So, like, I went to this fast travel, like, 3 deaths in a row, and then I shit you not, it was humans, Gale Claw. Humans, Gale Claw. And I was like, fuck it, I'm not ready for this. But now I have a fucking Mammoris, so suck my dick, people.
You have memories?
Yes?
Maybe. Perhaps.
Who's fighting? Who is fighting me? I heard an anger noise. Oh, a
anger?
Gale Claw.
What else would it be?
I don't know, I just heard something be aggro, and I was like, where is it? And I didn't look up yet.
No, it's a shame.
What?
They don't have any, like, spider bells in this.
Spiders?
Yeah, they have a scorpion, but they don't have a spider.
You
I
got
feel like
no.
spider is such an obvious choice when you're making a fictional species.
Right? I'm gonna miss this base. We had a lot of good times these past couple
Spiders are
hours.
fake.
Spiders are fake, spiders
I
aren't
wasn't
real.
here for most of it.
I'm weighed down by carrying too many things. That's fine.
Okay, you're not important. I'm talking to a Gale Claw, not you.
I figured you were talking to something.
Fuck it, you're not important. God. Gale Claws are literally so mean. Don't aggro by looking at me.
Alright.
God, I'm so worried about literally just anything getting aggroed just by me being near it.
Lotus, I'm gonna need your assistance. I'm gonna need you to go back to your base at the beginning.
Okay, give me 1 second. I'm being attacked.
Because I gotta join your guild, and then I gotta drop off everything that I was carrying. All 5,674.6 pounds.
Damn.
It's gonna be
I'm just trying to catch a floppy.
Aren't we all? Floppies are cool. When you make the necklace for them, they'll actually go and gather items around you. Just passively
Oh,
having them
thank
in your pocket.
Okay, where's my closest dude? There's my closest dude. Give me 1 second. I have to.
Your mom's a dude?
When did I ever say the words "my mom"?
Just
I
now?
say "your mom" a lot. No! Oh, that's a Catras. Never mind. I'm fine with Catras getting aggro at me because it's cute, but Gale Claw's just fucking annoying.
Oh, did I get a message? I got hacked in gaming.
I am home now. Oh my god. I'm getting raided. And
Well,
not the good Twitch raid.
I see the raids. I see the people. I can't really help you because I'm moving too slow. If you have your Mammoris out, though, it should be enough to just deal with those guys.
Yes, if you have your memories out, it should be enough to deal with them.
Stop saying memories, please. Oh god, the lag is so terrible.
What in the fuck is that chicken doing? Well, you did leave the game just running idly for a
Memories.
while. Sorry, hearing the TTS just say memories.
Are we good now? Nope, there's one still alive.
Oh wow, this is further out than I thought it was gonna be. Casually take 104 damage
You
of
took
falling.
me out, LOL.
It got you too? Yeah.
You can't hurt me if I do it
100%
first.
glad I did that.
What?
You can't hurt me if I do it first.
I heard you. I just don't know what you're talking about.
It's a meme.
Kumo, if you hit yourself and it hurts, are you strong or weak?
Strong as fuck.
I'm fast as fuck, boy. Are
You're
you
stupid.
up the hill or down the hill from me?
Stupid. I'm up the hill. I'm over at the lake. About where our base is on the other places.
Ah. Bases on the places.
Bases into places. My music just died and it's been dead for a little bit now, and I just haven't been able to bring myself to deal with it. I wonder if I'll see you emerge or if I'll make it to the edge of this cliff and fall off first.
Where are you?
Hello.
Oh, oh, shit. Did not mean this. Sorry.
You just killed those cats.
Just one.
Not all of them.
Hello.
Join my guild.
Will do. Gotta get close. Yay!
Welcome to the EP Guild.
Welcome to the Eevee Guild. I am now
we are
Eevee.
EP.
Are you guys
You know,
no
this
longer
would have been
housekeeping?
much better if you just stayed at the teleport thing.
Probably. But here I am a-walking.
How many pounds are you carrying?
5,677.6.
I can't really help at all. I only have
Dead man
850.
Mm-hmm. Dead
That's
men
the way
cocking.
I'm
What are you
like
going
it.
on about? Ah!
Well, just try not to get stuck behind my wall and you'll be fine. You're probably gonna want to cross the river.
The river.
There is a bridge, so...
But what if
Why?
I didn't? Why what?
Why attack Dinosaur?
If I can capture them?
Well, I helped a little.
Ow!
Alright, let's see. How many Vixies do I have, and can I level it up?
You need a lot to level up. the
I
beef
know. I know. Well, I need 1 more for level 1, and then I need 16 more for level 2. So I need 17 still. Great. That makes me so happy.
I'm up to level 20 now from catching that Dinosaur.
Awesome.
Heck yeah.
Awesome. Awesome.
If only I had a grapple gun.
Oh, I have an extra one that I just don't want.
I would gladly take
If-
that.
Yeah.
If I twerk and God doesn't die, does God even exist?
What?
What? What? What?
If I twerk and God doesn't die,
Oh,
does
everybody just
God
got pissed
even
off at
exist?
something.
It's a Tombat.
That Tombat's fucking dead.
Such philosophy.
Such philosophy.
Maximum velocity.
So
Anyway,
much
everyone
wisdom.
go back to work. Party's over. Get out of here. Don't get stuck.
I will figure out a way through this. Hello, Zoe.
Do you want a chest? Oh my god. You're stuck.
I'm not.
You're no longer stuck.
Where's the storage bins?
There. There's the storage. My storage is not organized.
It's fine. Just putting away all of that makes things better. Where's the other chests at?
Everywhere. The
Everywhere.
grapple gun is over here, follow me. Right in this one.
I will take that.
Go for it. I tried to learn how to grapple cancel and it was too much effort and it was just faster to slide, so...
There. Uh-oh. I equipped
What?
it and I started T-posing.
Uh-oh.
Let's see, where's the repair bench? Probably over here with all this other stuff.
Yep. Look at how organized it looks.
It looks nice here, but I'm looking at your storage going, it is not organized.
Looking at my what?
Your storage and going, it is not organized.
Oh no, not at all.
Alright, so you've never seen a Lovander, huh?
Nope.
Okay, well I'm gonna put one in your base. They're actually pretty useful. They're really good at building things and transporting things.
That is quite a sexy Pokemon right there. And it runs like a fucking...
Yeah.
I don't know, it runs very...
And then, in case you haven't seen them, this is my favorite pal.
Dazzy, yes.
Love them. Why is that cactus on fire?
They just do that.
You're making some high-end pal spears, huh?
2, yes. Because I accidentally pressed Q
You
the
know
last
how it
time I
is with
had it
cacti.
in my hand.
You know how it is with cacti, yeah. Ah, I see. Ooh.
Yeah, I just
Fuck
cannot
yeah.
with incubation time.
Got him a Sandra, that's awesome.
Whoa! I've never seen a normal one. I've only ever seen the yellow ones.
They got a little leaf on their head, little bear guys. Zoe and Griswold are just
Everybody.
hanging out in the...
Dude, they
hot spring.
chillin'!
He's happy! She seems dead inside.
She doesn't exist,
like me.
really.
He's not to read.
Dude, I'm so proud of the hot springs. Like, it just looks so nice
Alright,
right
bud.
here.
You do. Toko Toko.
In this game, you can't see people until like after you into the room or whatever. And I just entered this person's house, just like, yo, what's up? Oh, hi.
I go rare rat. Celery. That's what
Sometimes
a
I
snooze
look at my
favors.
pals and go, are you stuck? And then they teleport, and I'm like, okay.
Alright. They were faking being stuck.
I don't want to hurt anybody. Just leave me alone.
Oh, wait. That was wrong! Oh, I can still do it, though. Weapon assembly line. Where should it go? I hear someone shiny. Or am I hallucinating? I swear I hear it.
The mossy boy. I don't hear any of that. You got a cake. Do you have a breeding spot?
Yeah, it doesn't fit at this base, so it's at the second one.
Alright.
Because I tried to put it in this one, but the only way it would fit is if like half of it was outside of the line, and someone explained to me that they will pretend to breed if it's like that, but they won't actually produce anything. So I was like, okay.
Well, this cake's going right on in there. Well, I don't think you have anything going right now.
Nope, I don't. I want to make
Birth control.
a uh-oh.
Uh-oh? What's up?
Nothing is uh-oh. Everything is fine. We're all good. I just accidentally canceled something that used a lot of rock and wood.
Oh, I see. So now your pockets are just full.
Yep, but
You got a Dazzy!
I want to make good shit like how you made Anubis, but I don't want to put the effort into it.
Well, you just need a vanworm and another thing that I can't think of its name off the top of my head. That
You need the
particular one's
Relaxasaur.
not that far from here. I could probably see
You
if
need
I
the
tried-
Relaxasaur and the gliding thing
No, you do not need a Relaxasaur.
to make it the Anubis.
No, yeah, not to make an
There's multiple different
recipes, I'm
things
sure.
Oh,
Yeah, the breeding in this game does not make any sense.
No,
at
it's
all.
a fucking crapshoot. I'm so glad that the
I'm
people
like-
at the Palpedia have actually been like documenting it though.
Oh yeah. God bless Palpedia.
I believe the lake next to this thing actually has the water type. That's a key component to it. Yeah, that one right here. And I think the vanworms are also in that area too. So if I'm lucky, I might actually get both of them necessary to make Anubis.
Yay!
If I'm lucky.
Yeah, I want like all like the things that have like a really high score in just one thing so that they don't walk around doing a bunch of different shit. You know what I mean?
I suppose, but if you assign them to things, they're pretty good about it.
Yeah, but then they get stuck and you gotta replace them and then they stop being assigned.
Tis the life of Power World.
Anyway, I like to think that they have free will. You know?
Holy shit. Grenadiers. We're here to steal the pal and not fight these guys. Let's get out of here, Nightwing. How far out here are they willing to try and kill me? Not very far. Where are you? There you are. Dazzy will do great here.
Also, I realized why I thought something was shiny near me. It's because I was hearing a pretend sound in, like, the white noise that the waterfall is.
Ah,
My ears like to do that.
ouch. Don't die, Dazzy. Dazzy, don't die. Bubbles! What the hell just shot me? More bubbles. Whoa. Chit.
Fuck? I just saw a wild deer trample a Gumos and then sprint away.
They do that.
Bitch is on a mission.
Bubbles. Whoa.
And now they're fighting. Nice. And the Gumos is dead.
Whoa.
I am making a handgun, but do I have handgun ammo?
Probably not.
I have 9!
Now you're gonna
But
need
am I-
sulfur.
Yep, I'm not gonna want to put effort into making handgun ammo. Gosh, I hate that you can't walk through, like, the, pillars of, like, the platforms. Mission complete. Oh yeah! Let's upgrade the PAL box.
Bubbles.
Great job, Ruby. Now, do it again.
Shit! I'm down. And there's probably no way you're gonna be able to get to me. I'm dead.
Well, if it makes you feel better, the base is level 16 now.
That is pretty cool.
How do I build a large PAL bed?
Major bummer.
Major bummer, but it is what it is. Alrighty.
I don't have it. Research.
Oh, hi, Guy. Welcome. Guy, I was talking about the time we were on a mechanical bull earlier. We won all that novelty underwear at bingo.
That was the that's the guy.
That's the guy.
It is an honor to meet you.
LOL.
Lol.
OMG.
Feel like
I know, long
researching
time ago.
single
Ancient
shot
history at this
rifle.
point.
Yes, please.
See, you're going through all of this stuff, but, like, you're not gonna go and put the effort into actually, like, making the ammo.
Exactly. Circuit board. Yes, please.
How did my armor just break?
Giga grappling gun. Abso-fucking-lutely. Snowman.
No, man.
No, I'm not unlocking Snowman, but the idea of Snowman, 'tis a romantic one. I'm getting rid of this shit. No one likes walls. Oh fuck. I didn't mean to do that.
You destroyed part of your house, didn't you?
No.
You know, it's
Shut up.
a little airy.
Yeah, it already was airy. It's literally just a mansion that's been cut in half.
Your mom's airy.
Help me, sexy raptor.
She's really good at manufacturing.
I like her frog feet.
Why are you staring at her feet?
No reason. Alright, let's see here. How much better is a handgun than a musket?
Lavender
Let's
the
go
sexy
acquire
It's
that
a-
ammo.
Well, so the musket will do more immediate damage than the handgun, but the handgun will fire a lot faster and reload a lot faster.
Alright.
Love Andrew, the sexy raptor, love it. 1 minute, I'm into the sexy raptor. Oh, Karanzi's raiding!
We bring the things unseen for you all to tango with.
Hey, Karanzi!
What's up, Karanzi and
I need a wild pal to put my lead in.
So I collected the pal spheres that you made. I put half of them inside of the box that you put the
Hello, hello.
crossbow or the grappling gun originally from. Hello, hello. How was your time with the
Hi,
Yakuzas?
Karanzi.
You were doing like the Kiwami too, right?
Malpaca. Perfect. My first victim.
Yet it went well.
I'm
Nice.
gonna write a manifesto.
I've condensed a bunch of Willy Pops or Lambols or whatever the fuck their name is.
Hey, Bee and Wisp.
The sheepy has been condensed.
Cool, you don't have to reload the handgun after every shot.
No, you don't. It's pretty nice. It fires decent damage.
We got some story
It's pretty
done.
cool. Got some story time. Nice. Get enough of that done, and then you'll actually be able to you'll be able to play the game. The actual game. The The job side quest mini game thing.
And I'm part of Majima Construction.
Yep. Yep. That big, beautiful man, that Majima.
Okay, I love the handgun, actually.
It's pretty
want-
cool.
I want to make a lot of ammo for the handgun.
Okay, well, if you're willing, I can help you make a very good sulfur mine, and I can help you get a good setup for iron and stuff like that. But it's going to require a couple of things. One,
What?
it's going to require us to probably deconstruct your second base.
Yeah, that's fine.
Two, it's going to require us to have heat-resistant armor.
Alright, that's a little more efforty, but sure.
And three, it's going to require a lot of pals good at mining for both sides.
That's gonna be difficult, because that's what I've been trying to find, or trying to make, or whatever.
So, a couple of things we can do with that is we can get a bunch of pen kings. Pen kings are pretty good. They got a mining level 2. We can get good ones over in the fire area we're going to be going to. There are a bunch of really large, like, fire turtles that we can get that are really good at mining. So that's really good. If we get some capris or something like that, or I think that's what their name is, we can even set up a ranch with them to just produce berries, so we don't even need to have a farm for the dudes to have food.
I picked up God Eater 3 for dirt.
You picked up God Eater 3?
Flame
Fuck yeah.
belt can get you enough for 2 armors pretty quick.
Picked up what?
A flame belt can get you enough for 2 armors pretty quick. Yeah, that's true. God Eater 3. So Karanzi has been really wanting to play Monster Hunter, and I don't blame him. It's a really cool series. I used to be a lot more into it than I am now, but I can't say that I don't enjoy it. But recently, Capcom started to put a bunch of DRM shit back into their games that post updates after a player during a actual official FGC fighting tournament forgot to turn off his fucking nude mod for Chun-Li.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, and that caused a whole fucking thing where Capcom, which already had a shaky thing with mods, decided that they were going to become so anti-mod because it's cheating to their games for even putting things like that, when in actuality they're like, no, the naked lady's going to hurt our brand image. Despite the fact that it's going to still exist even if you say no to it, you know?
Yep.
It's not even like it's an official thing. No one's going to look at it and be like, Capcom's clearly making their characters naked. They're not. They're definitely not. They should. Anywho, so they put that into a bunch of the Resident Evil games first, and then they went and put it into Monster Hunter. Because of the backlash they actually got for it recently, they've been starting to remove it, thankfully, so Resident Evil is now clean again,
Ooh.
Thank God. I don't know if Monster Hunter's hit there.
To stop gamers be horny.
They're
Those
gonna try.
artists work overtime.
They're gonna fail. But because of this, we ran into some problems. One of those problems being that Karanzi and Trinky at the time were going through RE5, and that was one of the first games that they put that DRM on. So,
Oof.
yeah, had to... I sent them the heads up about it, especially since it was being picked up that there were Trojans inside of that fucking thing, which is awesome. Then they put it into Monster Hunter, and it's just like, well, shit, now we can't do the Monster Hunter that Karanzi wants to do. And while I was looking through my library one day, I was like, you know, it's not quite Monster Hunter, but it has that same kind of experience. What if I recommended us playing God Eater? Which is Monster Hunter, except you eat the monsters, like, as you're fighting them.
Right.
You have sentient weapons that are made of the monsters you're fighting.
But you know it's not like mods aren't the lifeblood of old games.
Right, yeah, mods are stupid important to old games, man. Like, Skyrim and most of the Elder Scrolls games wouldn't be what they are if they didn't have the modding scene that they do. They were cool when they came out, but with the addition of the mods, that really got people talking, like the early days when you had the fucking, Randy Savage mods. You know, and he was just, the dragons. Oh yeah! That shit was great.
Stream crash.
Would you be interested in a Mega
Yeah.
Glider?
I would be interested. Stream crashed. Yeah, I'm noticing that all of a sudden everything just seized. I think I just got kicked out of the game.
Oh.
Yeah.
I never use mods on anything.
Yeah, I know, you're like a Puritan. It's so weird.
I love mods. I absolutely love mods. So yeah, I think
I feel it takes away the fun of the game.
I think it adds a lot more to the experience and really increases the flavor of different things to it, since different mods will have different purposes. Um, Good example, I fucking hate the Elder Scrolls series, but I do enjoy it with the additions of mods, especially some of the really cool quest-related ones, like this clockwork mansion thing, where you basically go into an old
seems
dwarven
like
mansion
I'm
and shit
lagging
like
hard.
that. That one was super fucking cool. You're like haunted by a ghost and shit. It's awesome. Like I cannot get around like the normal vanilla way of playing the game. I really fucking hate the Elder Scrolls games. I wish I liked them, but I don't. But with the mods, it makes it very fun and doable. Then of course there's alternative mods that change how certain things function. A good example is I wouldn't be able to do any of the Twitch interactions that I've done with the Mox Must Die stuff if I didn't have access to the mods that enabled the Twitch integration for games that don't have
Well,
it.
it depends on the mods, tbh.
It's true. Not all mods are great, not all mods are perfect, and some of them are just straight up malicious or cheating. And I don't necessarily care for the ones that do that because, well, why play the game? But the ones that just add to the experience are cool, especially cosmetic mods. Because boy, it's hard to make a character I'm really happy with when it's when the character maker might not be the best. I'm still yelling at the Elder Scrolls, but blah.
I mean, I'm working on sorting a total overhaul
Okay,
mod
acquire,
for Re2 for
and then
mods.
That's true.
overview.
It's
I
true.
love the
That
mod for
one.
Skyrim that let you choose a few different ways to
Yeah,
start, giving you
exactly.
different gear and being in
The
a
alternate
different
start
place.
ones change the whole flow of it, and you can have a whole new story from doing this by being like, no, I wasn't a prisoner being pulled into. I can skip that whole long ass intro cutscene and just be like, yeah, I'm actually a shipwreck survivor out on the coast. And then you start there and you're like, fuck, I'm level 1 and there are some high end harkers trying to murder me. Shit like that's awesome. But at the same time, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, you have to do modding. Play the game how you fucking want. Like, absolutely. But that's the beauty of it. Is I like to play it with mods, you like to play it without.
Shoot llama.
Shoot llama. Minecraft
Yeah,
is a
it's
big one for
cool.
mods too. Oh man, Minecraft. Vanilla Minecraft means nothing to me. But I will sit down and play the fuck out of magic mods. Though I will say I've gotten really into Create recently. Oh, Create. Didn't make sense
Swear to
and then it
God, if you
clicked.
escape again, I'm gonna eat your family. Okay. I'm sorry.
You're sorry.
I get very angry. That
Hiding.
they...
I'm hiding the code entering. So that people don't just get
access.
uh-huh.
That's the way, we like it. I don't know why that's stuck in my head.
Alright, back to the game. I should be looting it. True, I am excited for what that overhaul is going to be like. I also found out that this thing that I'm going to be setting up that's actually going to have a Twitch interaction with Power World has a thing for the old RE2. I don't know what that actually entails, but I'm curious. As much anxiety as it fills me with, I do enjoy the Mox Must Die streams. Fills me with the fear though, because it's just like,
Well, I'm going to get some sleep.
7 days. It's like 1 second everything's fine, next second a giant hole opens up beneath me and someone summons Satan in the hole. That happened.
I believe it. Okay, who was the fucking guy that I bought?
I don't know. I can't see your
The
PAL
Re2
boxes.
overhaul.
RE2 overhaul.
I'm looking. Oh,
Yeah.
this one.
I'm excited to see what that really is going to entail. There's an RE2 fan game also in the works that I'm excited for when that finishes. That takes place before. I think it's called Before the Storm, actually, where you play as Kevin from the Outbreak games. Just before his shift on the day that the zombie apocalypse hits Raccoon City, and that one's really well done from the stuff that I've seen, but it's not done yet.
Dude, this thing is cool as shit.
I'm excited to take you through it, lol.
It's gonna be cool.
Come back. I just wanna
He's
show moths.
hungry.
Look.
Yeah. So
Don't fly away.
So that thing is awesome. It also increases your carrying capacity by manipulating the gravity around you.
Yay!
Yay, gravity manipulation. Anywho,
Yeah, I'm keeping
right.
him on me. He's cool.
Things we gotta do. I'm remembering fire-resistant armor. I'm gonna have to leave that into your hands because you can make metal armor.
Yep. Let's see.
So we need a bunch of ingots. So I'm gonna head over to the other base and I'm gonna see about just mining the fuck out of iron.
Yeah, we need 80 ingots.
Yep, a piece. Because I don't.
Everything else,
For now,
everything
though,
else I
I'm
have enough for 2.
Yeah, have a good night, Karanzi.
Bye, Cabrons.
See, I don't know if you have made yourself a suit of the heat-resistant armor yet.
I have not.
So yeah, we're gonna need double all of that.
Yep. That's what I said. We need 80, and then I have enough for 2. 80. So there's 40 ingots for one of them. So we need 80 ingots for 2. Why do I have? Did you put another pal in here?
I did.
Ooh. Okay, hold on. Oh, that's what I was fucking doing. I need a lot of wool because I need to make large pal beds.
Oh, you have a Grintail in here. That makes me... I'm happy to see it, but it makes me sad.
A what?
A Grintail.
I don't remember what that even is.
It's a giant Cheshire cat.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it makes me sad seeing them.
Why?
Oh, because it's my main source of getting high-end pow oil. So I
Oh.
capture them and butcher them.
I do not believe in butchering.
That's fine. I don't blame you. I didn't want to do it until I really needed to make a fuck ton of guns.
I just end up getting pal oil. I don't know where it comes from. It just appears in my inventory periodically.
And it's just from fighting the right pals.
Yeah, probably.
Grind M into paste.
Someone
Grind 'em
told
into
me
paste.
that... Oh god. Someone told me that dew mud drops pal oil.
I believe it. I don't know all the ones that do it. I just know that my best source of it has always been the Grimtails.
I don't want to do that. I like the smiley cat.
I'm not gonna butcher your kitty.
Without my permission, at least. If that's what ends up needing to happen, then I'm not doing it, but
Yeah,
you can do it.
if push comes to shove, sure. But I'm not
If push
going...
comes to shove, you can butcher my cat. I
Nope.
won't do it. God, that's horrible. Like, I love
Imagine
it, but
saying
that's
that in real
horrible.
life.
What?
Imagine saying that in real life.
Oh, I
Oh.
thought you said I've been saying that in real life, and I was like, what? What are you doing to Ray behind the scenes?
Okay, so that's cooking.
What else produces wool? I can't find them anywhere. Please don't hunt me. Depressos. I flew way over your head. Why'd you even notice me? Oh yeah. Silaps killed the human with the campfire by the first church.
Yep.
And he has not respawned since.
Wild, he should have. But he didn't.
I don't know why he hasn't. It was like a while ago, so if it was gonna happen, it would have happened, right?
Exactly, it should have already happened. I don't know.
Let's see, you don't produce wool. Stop looking at me like you're hungry for blood.
Maybe they are.
Blood.
Maybe they get the rumblies that a little bit of blood would satisfy. Just a little bit, though.
Gosh, depressos are so violent. You just walk up to them and you go, "Hey, how's your day?" And then they punch you in the face.
Oh shit, I forgot. There is a sort of card game that I want to check out with you and Kumo.
What game?
Ascension.
Ascension?
Yep. There's a card game variation of it that's the main thing, of course. It's a deck builder thing,
Blood for the
like
blood
the
pal.
DC
Skulls for the skull
deck
pal.
building game.
Yeah.
But it has a bigger focus on, like, monster hunting and, like, regular fantasy stuff. Doesn't make it any less cool. And there are physical tokens for it IRL that are these little rock things that are the actual, like, victory points that you need to win, so it makes counting things up at the end a lot easier, because you have a physical thing to count up, as well as, well, then you have the cards that you gotta add up afterwards, too, but that's besides the point. It was actually one of the first deck building games I ever played, and I fucking loved it, but they've made an actual, like, video game variation of it that's pretty good and pretty faithful to the actual tabletop. And I know you guys like that stuff, and I thought that would be pretty cool.
Sounds
Dude,
fun.
the way we have just been collecting DC deck building game extensions.
How many are you up to?
I don't know. We have like a giant fucking box.
I feel like I'm entirely to blame for this.
Yep.
You are.
I'm more obsessed with just collecting it than even playing it. I just like to know that I have them.
I want to play them, but Lotus won't.
Because it takes like fucking 3 hours for one game.
But it's cool. Then again, Snoo also doesn't really play board games.
Holy shit. Oh my god. I just happened to pass a group of like 7 deers.
Wow.
All just chilling together. That's weird.
For a second, I thought I said 7 beers. I was like,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, I think. It's weird.
Another crazy thing. Kumo, do you remember that RPG one that me and you played while you were over here? Anima?
yeah.
They made a fucking, like, character action video game out of that thing.
The hell?
Right? Where you play as this lady that has a demon dude inside of her, and you switch between the two of them to go and fight things. It's kind of wild.
Well, I found one of Silaps's death boxes.
One of his many
It
death
had-
boxes.
It had 2 berry seeds in it.
Yeah, that's definitely Silaps's.
Yep.
Yep.
What is that? What is that?
Damn.
Why is... What is that?
No leaf, though. He might be able to pick.
Oh, I think the ground is glitched here.
Uh-oh.
Because there's like a little bit of like red texture poking up and like a jab up through like a rock. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. It's weird. It's funny though. I'm at the Penking boss fight that I haven't done yet, by the way.
You haven't fought the Penking yet?
Nope.
He's not too much of a problem. I'd honestly say the penguins he has with him are the bigger problem.
So I have heard. I'm just gonna go fight him.
It's not too far from where I currently. I might be able to make it over there to give you a hand. I think that's it, actually, right there. Are you in there fighting him right now?
Yep.
I'm on my way to assist.
Oh my god, Mamarest is two-shotting him.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Is he dead?
Yep.
How fast do you have the respawn rates?
I'm not sure, sorry. I haven't looked at any of the world settings since I opened the world.
No worries.
How do I leave? Oh, there's
Back
a
the way you
teleport.
entered.
Well, that was fun. Thanks, Penking.
Hello.
Oh, it says an hour.
Yep, until boss revival, so it's gonna be another hour before we can do it again.
That was easy.
But yeah, he's not particularly strong. He's for the lower level things.
Yeah. Oh, wait. I have the good glider for you.
Oh,
Here it is.
sweet. Much faster.
Yay. Alright, where are we going?
Okay.
We gotta get sulfur.
We gotta get sulfur. So, we still need the heat resistant things for me to get us there.
Oh, yeah. So we need ore.
Yep, I've got a bunch mined, and a bunch of it is being smelted right now, but it's still going to take a little bit before it gets finished. We could get higher quality fire Pokemon, or pals.
That's a good idea. I don't know how.
Well, I know where a bunch of them can be, and they're not terribly far, actually, from the Iron Base. But I'd have to, go back there to show you. So if you'll give me a second, I'll show.
Iron base?
Yeah, the Iron Base. Your current Iron Base.
Oh. Is that what ore is?
Yeah, it's basically iron.
Ore is iron. Okay.
And then you refine
Good.
it with a bit of coal to make steel. Or refine.
Alright. Who gets a...
Fire up a bit. 30 more ingots over here at this base, so that we're double dipping. Alrighty. Actually, while we're at it, we could probably try to capture one of the big things before we're. Yeah, that'll work out pretty nicely, actually.
I just upped my Mamorust's attack by like 6 of the bars.
Nice.
This is great.
Boom. Camera's a little foobar all of a sudden while trying to ride the Nightwing. There we go. That's.
Uh-oh.
I got it. I got it fixed.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Because I don't know what foobar means.
It was a little fucked.
Ah,
Alright, we're gonna
fucked.
be.
I know what that means.
We're gonna be wanting to head west.
FUBAR is an acronym for fucked up beyond all recognition.
Oh. Cool. And I'll do that. Sure. I like to use all of my pal souls at once.
Fair enough.
Alright, let's go.
We're going west. Oh hey,
Which way is
Vixies.
west? Vixies, I need them. I need a lot of them.
There are 2 Vixies over here on this hill. There you go.
Alright, beautiful. Woo!
He pissed off some dudes. There's an egg right next to you.
Oh,
There, never mind.
here we go.
So this lake over here is actually where we're gonna do a first stop.
Oh, that took more health than I wanted it to.
There is one of the boss things here. It's not particularly high level, so I don't know if the Mamorus would be a good idea.
Yeah, I know. Alright, bitch.
What did you call me?
Get him, Bob! Yeah, I already came to this lake and tried to fight him with Bob, and Bob killed him.
Mm-hmm.
Because Bob's a little bit OP.
Your mom's OP.
He has a rope here, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I pissed him off.
Hooray!
Ah. Bubbles! Shit, my stamina's out.
Oh, well, that was great. Well,
Double night wings.
ow. Where is it? Shit. Nightwing is too scout. Too much Nightwing.
Oh my god, we're juggling it.
Ow.
Ooh. Ah, there goes my armor.
God, I cannot
Fuck.
let that tornado attack. It does not let me get it. Alright, I am too scared that anything else I do is not gonna...
Worry about the creature, don't worry about me.
Okay.
Oh, that should probably capture it.
Yep.
Alrighty. So that's part one of getting that thing. And the pals we're going for are actually the other half of that recipe.
Hooray!
And they are just over here. So if we want to make things easier on ourselves, which I'm sure you've already done if you've been over here, is get the fast travel point that's just over yonder.
Just over yonder. Probably.
Also, these guys over here, oh wait, no, they get dropped cotton candy, not, well, never mind.
Yeah, I have this fast travel.
Alright, so we're looking for these guys in the sky, actually, vanworms.
Oh, shit.
Yep.
Alright.
You see him in the distance?
Yep. Let's go, Bob.
Alright, there's another one at the top of the hill.
At the top of that hill.
Yep, yep.
Oops.
I think
Well.
he died.
I think so, too.
Tragic.
Rip Van Worm.
Rip
Oh,
Van
man,
Winkle.
Bob does not jump high enough.
Your mom's a worm.
Here we go. Up
Don't
the
have any silver
hill.
keys.
That just reminded me of the Peter Pan. Here we go.
Peter Pan.
The old commercials for the movies and stuff.
I'm
Where-
not familiar with those ones.
When
Here we
Peter Pan would like
go.
do like a backflip out of the window or whatever and say, "Here we go," and fly away.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yay.
that works.
Okay, so with that, we technically have enough for making Anubis, but
Anubis.
we're gonna need a bunch of these guys for smelting because they have a 2 in smelting, and they spawn a lot over here.
Whoa.
That came out sideways.
Yeah, that was at me.
Sideways. Imagine a baby being born sideways.
I don't.
Oh.
I don't think that's anatomically possible.
I don't think so either.
Just
Hey, you got-
imagine
That
happening,
woman
though.
has a really messed up body.
All right, so that's those ones. There'll be more around. We just gotta look for them. And they're just
Alright.
all over.
They are?
Like, we've already
Malpaca.
found,
Hold on,
like,
I gotta kill this bitch.
what, 3? Hey, Malpaca will get you the wool.
Yeah, I know.
Bob defeated
This is
Malpaca.
why.
That's why we can't have nice things, Bob!
Oh, I have a lot of Malpacas already. But I'm too impatient. I love Draconic Breath. It is such a good attack.
Pretty good time.
Alright, where are you, Van Worm? Oh, hello, Broncherry. Oh, it's so small. It looks so cute. The one I have at my base is a boss Broncherry.
That's cool.
This one is so small.
We're on the hunt.
On
Health
the hunt
check.
for some
Oh.
Van Worm.
Run, cunt.
I gotta
Uh-oh.
stretch.
I popped my ass.
TMI?
I leaned back in my chair, did the thing. You know what I mean?
Alright, hydrated, stretched,
And
and,
it was just
posture
like-
check.
So I started talking at the end of what you were saying, and I'm pretty sure you said posterified or something like that.
Posture check.
Bro,
But I heard something else.
I heard something else.
do I want to know? Because I can't even imagine what you think you heard.
It's me. What do you think?
I have
Posture?
been spending a number of hours just hanging out in streams of friends and is best way to
Like
spend
claustrophobia? I don't know.
No.
Yeah, fair enough.
I
Hanging out
can't.
with friends, hanging out with buddies.
I don't know. I don't know what you think you heard. Like, DM it to me, because I don't know. Foster children?
Posterified.
Oh, shit.
No.
So there is I think a huge egg over here.
Where? Where? Where?
Over where I am. Oh, hey, there's a van worm. Okay, do you see
Fuck
the huge
Out of
egg?
here. Yes, I do.
Yeah,
Huge
it's a huge
dragon
dragon egg. Oh, shit.
Oh, do you? Even though you found it, can I?
Yeah,
can I
go
take
for it. That's why I didn't take it.
Oh.
Left it for you.
Boop.
And over here is a van worm.
And
get he
over
ass.
here is the dead body I found.
Van
Hopefully-
worm.
Hopefully it's not a dead body.
All right. Uh-oh. Oops.
Tragic.
I didn't mean
Oh,
it.
there's another one right over here.
You say right over here, I have to look to the skies. Oh, there you are. Just gotta
Oh.
look for the word EB. EB. There's 2 more passed across the way.
I told you, they're pretty plentiful up here. Shit.
I need to stop attacking the same one that you are.
Alright, let's get him. Uh-oh.
Oh, I hit both of them.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, what?
Oh, never mind. It's fixed itself. Everything's fine. Did you get them both?
Yeah.
Nice.
I used yellow.
Yeah, that'll help.
Yeah.
So how many have we caught now? 4?
That's a good question.
Because if
I
we can
have
get...
not been keeping track.
If we can get...
One more.
Yeah, one more should do us. Oh. Oh, never mind. Fine now.
Need silver key. Fuck! I used my one.
If we're lucky, there might be one in this cage over here. No, it doesn't look like it. I'm not sure what it is over here. Looks small. Oh fuck, it's a monkey, and these guys got a fucking minigun and flamethrowers. Oh, but
These
there are
guys got-
two van worms in the sky! Right above it! Fuck!
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. An egg.
Oh, it is. I
Come
need
here,
help.
Bob. Okay. I'm coming up.
Ah!
Not quickly, but I am. I am on my way.
I caught one of them. That's enough. There's another one, though. Unfortunately, there's a fucking syndicate crusher. Oh, shit! Okay. Dazzy?
Get him!
Dazzy, help!
Attack! Dumb fuck, attack!
Why is he shooting into the sky? You know what? Fine, I'm not even gonna... What happened to the van worm? He was over here and then he just disappeared. Dazzy! No! Not gonna let you die. There he is!
Yay!
Woo!
GG!
And
GG.
Lee's punk ate red berries. Oh, no. Ow! I put away my spear, didn't I? I did.
If you recall a dude mid-attack, a lot of the time the AI gets confused and just points up.
Yay, I caught another one.
Right on. Trying to capture one right now. Unfortunately, I'm out of things, and I'm afraid my pals will just kill him.
It says hold to release pal, but the fucking cage is empty. That's hilarious.
Yeah, I'm down.
Nothing happened. Alright.
Deal with him.
Nope.
Shit. Got him.
Alright, we're good.
I wish I could read.
Oh, I wish you could read too.
Oh, hello, Cthulhu's engineer. What's up? Alright, let's head back to the base. Because we got our haul. So,
Egg!
egg.
Egg.
I'll take this one.
Egg. Okay.
You got the huge dragon one. I'll take the little scorch.
Egg. Aw. Can you imagine if it's just like a tiny Anubis?
They come from Rocky Egg, so definitely wasn't from this one.
A tiny fire Anubis.
Higher flaming Anubis. Higher?
Anubis.
I am here.
You are here. Gray is here. Hi, Gray.
Just playing a bit of Pal World in
What's
my
up?
single player run and mostly lurking.
Ah, hey, no worries.
Thank you for the scritches.
All right.
Which base are we going to?
We're going to go to the first base. I guess the main one.
Fell asleep on Rara's stream.
You fell asleep?
Okay.
All right, let's go hatch your dragon egg real quick, because I'm very curious about what it's going to be.
Dragon. Hold on.
Lotus.
My Relaxaurus is glitched, and it looked like it was laying down, but it was still moving, so it looked like it was just floating over to where it was... It was funny. It's a Relaxaurus!
Hey!
What is it?
The Fox Sparks.
Ah, fucking
Woke up here.
lame.
That's what it is. You woke up here, right? The raid would have brought you over here. Okay.
I need to build the large pal beds.
Imagine if you could put her in the breeding thing with any other one, and
They don't even make anything. Hello.
I'm gonna go collect all of the ingots that were being cooked while we were doing our stuff.
Okay, I'm gonna assign a Melpaca to the base because I am tired of killing them over
Greg.
and over,
You are loved.
over,
Slash
over,
true.
over,
Great is love.
over. Oh, wow.
Okay, so I've brought back a bunch of ingots.
Hi Wispy.
I'm gonna eat my cold quesadilla. Or, I'm sorry!
You're fine. It was an accident.
My cold tortilla meal.
Oh, sweet. I could make a Mega Shield so I can have something better than this Winky Dink thing.
Gosh. Cough is gonna just hate me at the end of this. Oh no!
Shit.
I can't eat
Tried
my
to put a base
tortilla
on
food.
top of a circular tower, but all the pals bugged
We're
and I have to
being
move it.
raided.
Oh
And
no!
not in the good way.
Alright. I unfortunately am out of arrows, so I can't really assist in this very well.
Dude, I need to give you some. I have like 400.
That would be appreciated.
I have way too many.
I'm making my way over.
Okay, oh. Bro, where the fuck did my Mamarest go?
He was fighting the dudes back there.
Oh. Oopsies!
I think they're kind of dead, though.
Yeah, we're gonna be fine. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna pretend that all this chaos is not happening.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I am
Was super
going
nice too,
back
since you're very
to
nice
where
guest starting
the
XP on there on a
grappling
pledge.
hook was.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
And I am putting 200 arrows in that chest.
Over in, like, the city area, right? Yeah, it's a cool place. There are too many pals here without beds.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm trying to build the large pal beds. Okay. How many do I have now? How many wool? Too many wool. Not enough wool, actually. Lies.
I'm just gonna make 2 quick pal beds just so we can get something there. We can replace them
Yeah,
later.
inside the ice place with a little city.
Yeah. I've been there on the stream world that I play on. This is not that stream world. This is a different place with my friend Lotus. Who
I am
have to
friend
keep,
Lotus.
I have to keep correcting myself because I almost keep calling you Lobus.
Why?
Because that is the little nickname that I call you when I'm talking about you with Snoop.
Lobus.
Lobus.
I love it, actually. I love it a lot. I love it a lot. Okay, 10. I'm gonna make 1 big pal bed. And eat my
I have 1 health.
fast food out of tortilla. Oh, hold on.
I'm wondering why I'm not healing.
Oh, shit!
Oh shit.
Go, Lunaris, go! This shit's going fast!
Oh yeah, they are like what, level 3 or 4 on that?
Yep. Wow, that snail is fast!
Nitro.
What?
The movie Nitro about the
It's
snail. who
turbo.
gets- Turbo. Nitro. It's all the car park stuff.
Okay. So
Wait, did you take the cloth or did I take the cloth?
I think you took the cloth.
I did. Correct. Alright. This bed is fucking big. Big ass bed. There. They put lettuce in my cheese
Yes, it did.
sandwich.
Your
Cheese
cheese sandwich.
sandwich.
Sorry. What? Yeah. That thing. Why would you do that?
I don't know. There's lettuce in it.
There should not be lettuce in
In a cheese sandwich.
Yeah. They put lettuce in my grilled cheese.
They put lettuce.
In my Mexican grilled cheese.
They put lettuce in my Dilla.
No.
It's fine. I don't have anything against lettuce, but like, why?
Yeah, I'm not healing at all for some reason.
That's weird.
I'm on just 1 health, and it won't go up.
Are you hungry?
Nope. Hunger is almost full. I'm gonna see
Strain.
something. I'm gonna test something. I'm gonna jump off this roof like Silaps does, but I'm gonna see if I actually die or not.
Alright.
I healed.
Oh yeah, that happened to him once too.
What? What? Alright.
Oh, I think, like, your health just didn't update.
I
So
guess
when you
not.
affected it again, it went to what it actually is. That's my theory. Please, daytime happen again. I need wool.
Just sleep.
It won't work.
Yeah, well. If we both sleep, it'll turn to day.
Where will you sleep?
I'll make a shoddy bed real quick. There, I'm sleeping. Do you have a bed?
Yes.
There we go. You both have to sleep. There we go.
Okay. Is Ruby stuck somewhere?
Might be.
Yes.
Apparently Ruby ate berries, so...
Hmm. Okay.
Alright. Anywho, how are we doing on making that armor?
We need, ingots still.
Oh, I thought I brought
believe.
enough.
An 80?
Yeah,
Wait. Did you put them in a chest?
I did.
Oh, let me look then. Let me look. It says we have 63 here.
So we're still short a couple. Okay.
So we need approximately a few.
A few.
Mm-hmm.
I got my daddy
Oh, no!
necklace.
I have 2 rubies here. One of them must be stuck. That's why one of them ate berries.
One ate berries, one did.
One is lost somewhere.
Wait a second, I had a bunch of ingots actually cooking at the other base. I'm gonna go check on how that's going.
Yeah. That is a smart thing. Smart.
I went to the wrong fast travel point. Oops.
I got some precious stuff, so I'm gonna go sell it real quick.
Fair enough. Okay, well I got, what is it, 13 here?
That's almost enough. That's like 2 short, 3 short, 2 or 3 short, 4 short. It might be 4 short.
About this van worm that should make things go a lot faster. And
It might be
is.
5 actually.
Well, there's 38 cooking in this thing, so if I just give it a little bit of time, we'll have enough.
Oh wait, hold on. This is the wrong man.
You went to bed with the wrong man?
Huh?
What?
Huh?
All I heard was this is the wrong man.
I was gonna go sell stuff, but I went to the PAL merchant instead of like just the regular merchant, and you need to go to the regular merchant to sell precious things.
The precious
I like-
stuff.
I like Booba.
What?
I like Booba.
Okay.
Great. Congratulations.
Wow, that fixing a bunch of things.
How did I get 1 coal?
Probably found a coal source from something.
On accident.
Okay. I have the ingots.
Alright. I'm gonna check what pals this guy has.
See what's available.
You.
Fair enough, fair enough.
And then Why do you have two deers? Why is one of them better than the other? You're a strange man, pal trader. Strange man. Is it worth wandering around to the black market right now?
Might be.
I'm gonna say yes. But do I know where it is? Not remotely. Even though I found it last time. I still don't know.
It is a mystery.
The future is a mystery. The past is history.
Kumo, I love you, but I have no idea what you just said.
The
You know
past
those-
is history. The future is a mystery. But now is a gift. That's why it's called the present.
Ah,
Good way.
yeah. Do you know,
I
like,
can't remember which
those...
word it was, but... Continue.
Today is a gift, that's why it's called the present.
I couldn't remember if it was the future or the past first.
Tomorrow, or yesterday is history, tomorrow's a mystery, but today is the gift. That's why it's called the present.
That's
I can't find anything. Anyway, you know those videos where it's like what English sounds like to people who don't speak it?
Mm-hmm.
Discord garbled Kumo's voice for me so that I just could not understand what the fuck it was.
No, we're short 3 still.
it.
Go, Vanworm.
No, Vixies! Oh my god, a lot of Vixies!
Oh no, that didn't work.
What?
I'm streaming at the moment. Not streaming on Twitch, but streaming to the server. I don't want you guys to see this.
We're both busy, Kumo!
Look for like 5 seconds.
Okay, hold on. 5 seconds in like a minute, okay?
This Helldivers?
Yeah.
You're just diving and getting shot by a Gatling sentry.
I'm trying to get past these things, but every time I do, I dive and they shoot me right in the face.
Dive a little later.
No, don't catch the
That
Vixie!
didn't
Or
help.
kill the don't, no!
Maybe I'm supposed to dive here.
Oh, you had to be
Okay.
under it.
Supposed to crawl the mound of my own bodies.
Hide behind the pile of dead bards.
Did you get all the, arrows, by the way?
No. Where did you put them?
I put them in the place where I put the grappling hook.
Gotcha.
Excuse me.
Now I have arrows.
Where
Now-
in the goddamn fuck is the black market man? Where is he? Where does he live? I want to.
He's to your west, it looks like.
I have no sense of like.
Direction? Does you have a compass above you?
No, I know where west is, but I have no sense of like remembering how to find him.
So I remember his location just because of the bit of the rock that sticks out over the mine. Foot of the mountain.
Okay.
And so there's only a couple of places that actually have that. Just, you know.
I think the black market guys also move sometimes.
All I know is that like you can't see it on the map.
Yeah, no, it's not a marked location. So it should be about right where you are, I think.
Under?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a wall.
One of those 2 points. Hold on. Do the fast travel point. Oh wait, what is this lying on the ground? Just a rock sitting on the ground. What? It's to the north of the church, is it?
The
I've
next time I
marked them,
find it, I'm
and
marking
they've
it.
been gone when I came back.
Because I can't with this shit. Why is he so hard to find?
I mean, he's hiding intentionally.
Well, he's doing a good job. I'll pay him a compliment. If I could find him again.
Pay him a compliment and maybe
I am
several
gonna
grand.
do some homework real quick.
Oh, definitely
no worries,
several
Wisp.
grand. Does Wisp leave?
He's going to go do some homework, or they're going to go do some homework, I should say.
Ah, I see.
Come on, Mox. You of all people should know the rules of pronouns.
Yeah, but I'm a human and I make mistakes.
Come on, Kumo, you of all people should know that people make mistakes.
I am a mistake.
Exactly, that's why I said that.
Oh, hello, I see you.
You see me, I don't see
Yeah.
you.
I think I'm above you.
Oh, there you are. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, I've been, like, looking around everywhere.
Bit of the mountain that juts. Apparently I pissed off a fluck. Get further this way, actually.
Mox and Lotus, try to follow a GPS for 30 minutes straight.
We'll find him.
See, this is where you said he was.
That's what I thought he was, but I was wrong.
Do you think maybe he's more eastward?
Possible.
Like, to the east of the
I know
church?
all of our problems will be solved with a Google search, but I was like, no, that's not part of the fun.
That's not vanilla Pal World. Google is not in Pal World. Okay, I'm gonna look to the east. Maybe it's east. Running around at the speed of sound, except not really, because this bitch is slow.
Actually riding one of the van worms we captured.
I'm getting pretty solid at using the glider.
The glider or the PAL glider?
What's his face? You know.
The ring boy.
Oh. Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
did you find it?
No.
Oh,
I thought I did.
the build-up.
No, this is not it. This is nowhere.
None of this looks like where it should be though. Like none of this. So what if it's in the yellow? And we've been silly this whole time.
We may have been silly this whole time.
Have been known to be silly. A little bit silly.
Oh, I went way too far. Huh. Where was I trying to go? I'm just gonna wander around a little bit. Because I know the surroundings are green. I know they are. But I think it's on like a border.
I found it.
Where? Oh my god. Right there?
Yep.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, I'm gonna go to my closest fast travel.
I'm going down to go and see what illicit goods he is selling.
God, if it was not worth it this entire time, I'm going to commit,
Seppuku?
no, not seppuku. What's the
Sudoku?
war crime? War crime?
War crime.
I'm going to commit. What's the treaty or whatever?
Oh shit, he's selling a Lunaris.
Cool. I have one. Where the fuck?
As well as another Hangyu.
Hangyu is good.
Those are both pretty good, solid things to pick up.
I could level up my Lunaris. Or condense it.
Bro, you need a whole bunch more, but it's a start.
I know, but still. Okay.
Excuse me. So many sneezes.
You said so many sneezes, but my brain first heard somebody sneezed.
Somebody sneezes.
That's a crime!
And I was like, I think we know who sneezed.
What? Who did that? Achoo! Huh? Who did that?
Oh my god, you're like a dog.
No, that's Snoo. Slaves is sleeping.
Does Snoo ever sneeze and then go, who did that?
No.
I'm going to find you. Vixies!
So excited about the Vixies.
Dude, I'm trying to level up my Vixie to a level 3, and it is. Oh, I almost killed it.
Come on, give me a Dire Hound with Swift. That's a Dire Hound with Swift! Fuck yeah!
Nice.
That is a very fast mount.
I know, I've heard.
It is Snoo's go-to, which is probably not a surprise to anybody.
What? Snoo's go-to is a wolf in an animal game?
Right?
Insert shocked emoji.
I'm
Ugh.
kind of disappointed.
I was expecting more. Oh no, that one's a coward!
No, I mean, like, everyone chooses a wolf. Why not be different and choose something cooler?
Wolves are pretty cool.
But they're the most mainstream animal ever.
So?
Even people who aren't furries choose wolves.
So?
Just
Dude.
saying.
The main thing about that is you choose a wolf when you're in middle school. And then you get to high school and you're like, no, wolves are too basic. But then you come into your own and you go, I don't care what society thinks. I am wolf. And I think that's what Snoo did.
Then you get nodded.
That's inappropriate, bro.
I don't think that's quite where that leads to.
Furries fuck dogs.
No, they don't.
don't
They
know.
really don't.
Kuma, you're gonna get yourself kicked off the Twitch stream. Should I get a second bee guard?
They make the queen bee stronger for the more of them you have in your group. Like your party. If that matters to you, anyway.
I see.
Otherwise, they're a good source for honey. And the game has locked up, and I'm afraid things have gone wrong.
I wish you could pet people.
I don't. You're really not supposed to. Yeah, I got booted. I got booted. Connection failed.
I'm sorry.
He's okay. But I do have to go and get the stuff and put it in again. So, quick little BRB.
Poof.
Now nobody gets to see the secrets.
I wish that they had like an invite system.
Yeah, it's not great. You know they're spending like $500,000 a month on the servers.
Who?
The people who are running this game.
Power World?
Uh-huh.
Hank, how much for the servers?
$500,000 a month. And they're doing it because they have a goal to make sure that the game never goes down. So even if something was to happen, there'd be support for it as best they can. Which is a shame because their servers, especially the dedicated ones, are hyper prone to crashing. Which they're trying to address. They're working on it all slowly and surely. So the way that we're playing it now is kind of the ideal way to play it at the moment. I feel
One
really
day.
bad because the dedicated server that Chalk has set up and running has a bunch of issues from this. One such thing is a guy who was just in here. He spent a bunch of his life monk effigies just as it crashed, and he did not get the credit for it, but they were still spent.
Shit.
Mm-hmm. And Snoo got so turned away from the game crashing so much that they don't play on the server. And I've been playing a solo world set up specifically for them so that they can still enjoy Power World.
Why don't the gatherers gather? There was so many things on the ground.
Alright, how are we doing for that armor now?
21. Alright, well, I should have still made one. Heat-resistant metal armor. Oh, we have enough for 2!
Cool.
Sweet.
Do we also have enough for a metal helmet?
Let me...
We just put away
Figure
40
that out.
ingots.
Yes. Maybe.
Yes, no, maybe.
I check in a second after Lunaris is done
Doing their
having
thing.
thick thighs. I mean, crafting quickly.
This Lovander is mining and they're just girl bossing it while they're doing it. Cinema!
I don't know. Cinemoth, cool. Dude, I love that Cinemoth is a thing in the game, but also, God, it's annoying.
Oh.
It's annoying to fight,
Oh. Okay.
because they travel in packs, and they're also annoying. Take that one.
Okay. Sweet.
Okay. Now, yeah, we have enough for 1 helm.
Alright, cool.
I already have one, so... There you go. And then let me heal mine.
Sweet.
Just upgrade all my
And we
shit
are
right
good. We're gonna need a little bit of paldium, a little bit of stone, and a little bit of wood so that we can make the pal box.
now. Alright, let's see here.
I got 11 tens.
You got 11 tens? How does that work? Did you do like extra or something?
What?
Wisp. They got 11 out of 10. It was like,
Oh.
that's good. That's really cool. But how does that work?
How? Alright, let's see. Boop.
I think I have enough. I'm not certain. I'm just gonna go and mine a little bit of Paldium to make sure I've got enough.
I have 26 Paldium right now.
That definitely should be enough, because we don't need a whole lot. Okay, so where is the most westwardly fast travel point that I have unlocked?
Extra point question.
Extra point question. Right on. There you go. Going above and beyond there, Wisp. Okay, so I fast traveled to a point, and I am ready to start heading out
Stream
whenever
got
you are.
delayed while I was doing school.
You got delayed while you were doing school? I see. There are a bunch of dudes wanting to shoot me.
Let's see.
Go, Jazzy. Yada yada daze. Ooh. Oh, I'm out of pal spears. Shit.
I am here. I am cold. Never mind.
Yeah, we're cold because of our armor.
Oh, let's...
So if you swap to just the general thing, it'll be fine.
Cool.
Okay, so we're going to an active volcano.
Oh, Cognito. Cool.
That one, in the distance. And in fact, we're gonna set up a base in a lake of lava.
Great.
It'll make sense when we get there, though. As I'm saying all of this, I suddenly became, like, hyper self-aware. And it's like, this is usually the role I fulfill, isn't it? I'm usually the guy like, I've got a plan, let's go!
Yep.
The fuck was that? Oh, there's a grenadier. It's gonna be a bit of a journey, but it'll be worth it. There is a Mammoris being assaulted by a bunch of Syndicate thugs, but those Syndicate thugs are kind of fucked.
Sounds like it.
Bang, 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 bang. A bunch of ribbonies. Just us snoozing. Have you seen the, Plague Doctor bird things?
What's it called?
I don't remember, unfortunately. But they got like a Plague Doctor mask for a beak.
I have not seen it.
They only come out at night, and they come out around the like level 20 and 25 areas. But if you leave a body out at night, they can show up to eat the carrion.
Cool.
That is just a line of Lift Monk effigies in the distance. Notice where you be, I don't see you.
I'm following you. I'm just getting a lift monk effigy.
Ah, I see.
But I'm just heading westward, so...
Yep, that works. We'll
So I
hit,
figured that's what you were doing.
yep, once we hit the biome area, the temperature is going to spike. It's already pretty warm, so I'm just going to swap over. And get this fast travel point here while I'm at it.
Oops.
Oops.
Thank God there's no fall damage in water.
Oh, if you're on a mount, there's no fall damage in general.
I was not on a mount.
You're doing your glider thing.
Yep.
Be careful about the raiders in this area. They all carry flamethrowers,
I see.
and it is a problem.
Ooh, the temperature got warmer.
Hello, Blaze Howl Knocked.
Okay, I am getting a little frightened, but we persist.
You will be fine, so long as we're airborne. We will be A-okay. Now, to find the exact spot... It's gonna be difficult to do in the dark, but we'll be able to do it. We just have to find the lake of lava.
Thank goodness, I found a fast travel finally.
Hooray!
Okay. Oh, a lot of these guys. Cool. The fuck is that? Oh, that's the Blaze Howl Knocked that you saw. Cool, got
Oh,
it.
you're right behind me.
Cool. Mount Obsidian. Everything is dark.
Alteam is hungry. I don't have any food to feed you right now, buddy. I'm sorry. I'll feed you once I get an opportunity. The sun is rising, so it's about to get easier to see here in a bit.
Good.
But until then, it is kind of a bitch. I know if we get to the top of this mountain, we'll be able to find it real easy. Hey, an egg.
Level 30 Flambell, Jesus.
Oh yeah. This place is kind of a higher level area, but it's fine. We might have to kill, like, 2 level 30 enemies when we get to where we're going. But again, it'll be fine. There it is. I see it.
Oh, you're to the left of me.
Nature fault, but it's fine.
There you are.
There are some really good fire dudes and mining dudes in this area. There's also the fire equivalent of a Catris, the Wixens.
Yeah, I just saw 2 of them, and they looked at me like... They were like, what are you doing here? I was like, I don't know, I'm sorry. Please don't steal my lunch money.
I followed a friend here. I know I'm not supposed to be in the hood.
I'm not supposed to be in the hood.
Alright. So here's the spot.
Great. This spot is scary to me.
There are like 5 or 6 sulfur nodes in this one spot. Here's one Wixen. See if I can get the box. Oh. Got it. Sweet. This place is ours now, so even if we die, we'll be fine. One of the sulfur nodes is unfortunately outside of the ring, but that's not that big of a deal. It's just one. Got the rest of them. Okay.
Your vanworm is fucking hungry.
Yeah, I know. I don't have any food. I'm gonna head back and actually deal with
Here.
it.
Oh, okay. I have many food. These were the berries I tried to give Silaps.
Cool. I'll take them. Right on. So now we're going to build a little mining base here. So we're going to need to build a couple of facilities. We're going to need a ranch. We're going to need a bunch of pal beds and some storage.
Angry
things.
vanworms!
Angry vanworms. Let's deal with them. Woof. Come Come on, Dazzy. Looking right at me. Come on. Would you hide from me? Damn it. Broke out of the sphere. Fire, 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 fire! Oh, I took that blast right to the face. He's almost done. I think he's dead.
That was very unfortunate.
Help.
Oh. What? Oh.
Yeah, I got hit by a Vanworm's like super death ball just as it died.
Well, that sucks.
Alright. So, need more fiber. We need a bunch of fiber. We need a bunch of wood. We need a bunch of stone.
Do wood things catch on fire just from
Nope.
existing?
They sure don't.
Okay, good. They sure should.
They really should, but they don't. Okay, we've got enough for 3 pal beds here, so that'll be a good start for things. Alright, let's head back to the main base and go gather a bunch of supplies for us.
Hooray!
You'll also see how far we actually came from. It's a distance. But with this, we'll be able to get as much sulfur as we really want, and we'll be able to make as much gunpowder as we want from this. Which is super cool. Thankfully, our pals are all heat resistant, so it doesn't matter if they're like an ice pal hanging out in the lava.
I mean, I would think that makes... Oh god, is my Relaxaurus stuck again? I think so! Be free!
Freed him.
Oh. Anyway. Also, I think my...
Yo, I got a Ragnahawk. And a fire leaves a punk. More stamina.
I'm gonna combine my Vanworms.
Okay.
Unless you wanted them separate.
Well, we're gonna need them because we're gonna be using them to cook ore and stuff.
I see. Okay, never mind. I didn't know why we were getting like a bunch of them.
We also are gonna use one of them for breeding Anubis.
Right. That.
So there was purpose to us getting a bunch of them. So we need a bunch of rocks. We're gonna need a bunch of wood.
I need to steal Vixie so I can combine it with things. Let's get Vixie. Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna take half of the wood and half of the rocks that are in this thing here, and let's see here. Do we have a bunch of fiber somewhere?
Probably. Hell if I know.
Woo.
Yes. Okay. Ugh. I have to go to bed soon.
Alright.
Within like 30 minutes, probably.
Well, we might be able to get the sulfur farm going in that time.
Okay.
Just find the fiber, we'll be fine.
Not in here. I got an egg. Let's see what this egg is.
Nope. No, but there are nails. I'm gonna take those nails. Those will be useful.
Least punk ignis. Nice.
Ah, the fire leaf one.
Well, there's one fiber in there. That's not really.
We might not have a lot of fiber.
There's 44 in this one that I'm at.
Oh, hey. Alright, grab that.
Okay. There's none in this one, which is fine. Ooh, excuse me. Alright.
Woo.
Woo.
Just grappling around because I am way down by all the wood. Stone I got. Okay, I'm heading back over. I'm going to start building some stuff. Nice thing about it is, once we get the foundations and stuff like that set up, you can really build a base here however the hell you want.
Hmm.
But we just gotta get started. Down 2. Dazzy's in the way.
Damn it, Dazzy.
Dang it, Dazzy.
Why you gotta be so Dazzy?
Oops.
Put that in there.
Next up is a ranch. Here, where's this spot? Probably over here. Oh, that works. Hold on, where was that at? Oh,
What?
apparently, yeah, I could put the ranch in these rocks. All right.
That works for me.
I don't know how. There's literally a rock going through it, but sure. Okay.
If you're okay with it, I'm fine too.
Let's get a pal that can produce food in there. Which food base? That
I have some chickpeas.
chickpeas will work. Chickpeas will work just fine. Oh, I've got a cat pretty. That'll do too. So a chickpea and a cat pretty will be more than enough.
Nice.
Alrighty. I don't think I have any pals that are particularly good at mining on me. Do you?
Let's look. Let's see. I have a Mammorest. I have a second Mammorest.
Oh, a second Memoris. Okay, if you're willing to give up that one for the mining, that'll be helpful.
Yeah, I wasn't using it.
That'll do.
Let's see. I also have a Tombat. So both of those have a 2 in mining.
Uh-oh. A Tombat will be fine. We have some neighbors.
Oh,
Yeah. One of them's gone. Nope, never mind. My Lovander is gone. Suicide chicken!
Do I have a suicide chicken?
You have a suicide chicken. Also, apparently I'm down. Yeah.
Where? Am I blind? I feel blind.
I'm right behind the Memorist.
Yeah, that's why I'm blind.
They're already getting a bunch of the silver. Working it nicely.
Alright. I'm gonna pop the combat in here.
And get some more beds set up.
I'm gonna put the Lunaris in here to help with that, like, building real quick. Let's see. Incineram is 2 transport.
That might not be a bad thing to have out here, since we're gonna have to put things inside of these chests.
Combat.
Do you have any floppies?
I have.
Because one of those will be is
Um,
really good at transporting things around.
Incineram has 2 transport. Floppy has 1. I can still add the floppy.
Yeah, because they can still transport stuff on the ground. And apparently the Incineram's also good for mining.
Yes.
Alrighty, we need 2 more beds, seems. But we're out of fiber.
We only need 1 more. Well, unless you want to keep the Lunaris here.
I'd rather not. I think the Lunaris will have a greater thing just, you know, holding on to it.
Okay. I'll take it back then.
So just need a little bit more fiber then. I'll go chop down a tree. That should give us enough.
Okay.
Yeah. 1 tree later and I've got enough for the last bed.
Yay!
Got a message.
I give y'all bread, and then you eat all of it.
What? Okay. You know what? One of them can just sleep on top of this rock.
That's okay, it looks comfy.
Alright. So now we're going to get a bunch. Sulfur.
Nice. There's also this whole platform up here that we have in our territory.
Yep. Which does actually have ore, but getting one of the dudes up to it without us building a thing will be a problem. But if we build something, they can get up to it pretty easily.
Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't be too hard to build something. I don't think.
Nah, just a foundation and a set of stairs would be more than enough. Well, probably 2 foundations and 2 stairs because the wider the thing, the easier the pals get to it. Doing this here. Might need it. Fix it. And boom. Up. Rock.
I was going to go with the whole, like, volcano theme.
Yeah, it still can. I mean, this is your base to do really whatever the hell you want with. The important bit is just getting these guys getting the sulfur, which they're doing.
Yep.
Now, I do have to let you know that the higher grade materials weigh way more than the other bits. So, sulfur, coal, and quartz are just heavy as shit.
I'm gonna try and block off this.
Bit with the
Yeah.
lava, fair enough. And
There
just
we
like
go.
that, walking on it, no problems. Theoretically, they could glitch into this tiny little spot here and hit the lava, but, like, that's not... Oh, well, never mind then. Fine, then
Oh,
there's
wait.
This. That's just like a Scilapse disaster waiting to happen.
That's just Scilapse waiting to happen.
It's true. But yeah, you got a sulfur base now. Congrats.
Yay!
So now you already have 35 sulfur.
Yay!
And something else you can do because of the stone that they'll also be getting from around here is you could try to generate a sort of paldium farm here if you wanted.
Yeah, I could do that. Let's see.
And then, of course, once they're done mining all of this crap, they'll come over here to get this ore. Which has a bit of an issue because I could see them falling off into the lava below. I'm setting up some platforms to try and alleviate that. Yeah, this little patch here is a problem, as I have immediately caught fire.
Where?
Here.
Oh.
A really
Don't worry.
fun. Sorry.
Watch. Bam.
You know, that works. So a really fun thing about this particular spot as well, oh hey, there's an egg, is that across the lake of lava, okay,
Uh-huh.
is where the raids spawn.
Oh?
Yep. So they don't actually try to reach it from any other way than over here. And they usually get stuck on the rocks over there where those sulfur deposits are. And just kind of stand there until they shove one of them off into the lava below. So this place is relatively safe. The exception, of course, is a flying raid. Alrighty. I think right there, I'm going to see about ending the stream. I think that's a good place to end it.
That is a very solid place to end.
Alrighty. Well. Thank you for joining on this very impromptu stream. Wasn't quite what the plan was. Not that there was a plan, but you know what? It turned out pretty good. Thank you to Scilapse and Karanzi for the raids. I appreciate it. Thank you, Wisp, for the sub. Thank you, Kumo and Lotus, for hanging out and having me on their server. Or I guess the world.
You're welcome.
Tuesday is going to be more of this Pow World. And again, Lotus, you're welcome to join in there.
'Twas fun.
Yeah. Wednesday, I don't know what my plan is actually for Wednesday, since I was doing Cult of the Lamb, but I'm kind of done with Cult of the Lamb. Like, there's not really much else to do. So I'll figure out something. And Thursday, of course, is Dokapon. Yeah, good old Dokapon. How much have you heard about Dokapon, Lotus?
I've heard that it's like 100% orange juice, but way more violent and way more friendship ending.
Way more friendship ending. Let's see here.
I tried to
Thank
make
you
that
for the
area
stream.
over there by the
Yeah,
ore
nice.
as safe as possible.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I built a lot of walls.
I think I'm gonna go raid Eliween, who's doing, I don't remember. I know they've got something coming up. They have like a birthday stream coming up, and I don't think this is that. No, that's on the 17th.